Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the Swamp here at Greenwood High School for the first of our doubleheader tonight. We got Bowling Green against Greenwood in a huge 14th district matchup coming up on the girls and the boys side, but we got the girls first. I'm Logan Blanford, joined by Sean Hampton, Big Hamp, our first game together. I'm thrilled to be stepping in here at Seven Mountains. Hamp, big one on the girls side tonight, probably your top two teams in the district going at it.
Yes, they are both definitely looking to come in off of a win. Both of them coming in off of a win, scored some big points on their last games. Both of them scoring 59 points apiece. Man, they are looking to position themselves, like you said, to be the top two in the district and hopefully move on to regionals.
Yeah, in their last meeting back on January 9th, Bowling Green got the better of Greenwood. But Greenwood at home tonight in the Swamp looking to get revenge. So we'll start with Greenwood. You know, they're led by their dynamic point guard, the freshman, Ainsley Hendricks, who, you know, is just unstoppable when she gets into space and gets going.
She's absolutely nice. She's a good shooter, man, as long as she just takes her time and just plays her game of ball.
And meanwhile, on the other side, you got Bowling Green, team that, again, 4-0 in the district, looking to run the table in this 14th. They're led by Junie Stroh and Anaya Smith, kind of their two-headed monster.
Man, Judy Stroh, man, she is an absolute monster on the court, and so is Corey Ware, Maddie Davenport, and so many others on that team, man. They get together and they rally around each other, man, and they play with heart.
Yeah, the Lady Purples trying to go 5-0 in the district tonight under Coach Calvin Head. It's been 10 days since these teams have last hit the basketball court. That's what Snowmageddon's done here in South Central Kentucky. Bowling Green got that win over Warren Central 59-28, and Greenwood beat South Warren 59-48. So both teams coming off big wins against district rivals, looking to get a win here tonight. Going to break, just say, you're watching High School Hoops on the Seven Mountains Sports Network.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally by people you know and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Welcome back to the Swamp here at Greenwood High School for the pregame of the girls' edition of Greenwood against Bowling Green. Huge matchup in the 14th district coming up. Let's go ahead and look at our team comparison here tonight for the Lady Purples against the Lady Gators. And, you know, if you look at it on paper, these two teams match up pretty well. Both teams coming in at 9-9 on the season. Greenwood scores more points on average, 52 to Bowling Green's 40, but where Bowling Green really has the edge is their defensive play. You know, they pride themselves in their identity as a defensive team. We look at some more stats. Bowling Green barely gets rebounds per game, 29-27. Field goal percentage, Greenwood gets it 37% to 33.6%. And then the three-point percentage is not that far off. You would probably guess Greenwood takes more threes than they do, but not by that much. 28% from three, whereas Bowling Green is 24%. So, you know, pretty close in these stats tonight on these two teams.
Oh, yeah, both of these teams are, on paper, like you said, equally matched. Where the Greenwood Lady Gators and the Lady Purples are going to come into some seriousness is those rebounds. It's all about crashing those boards.
Let's go ahead and get into our players to watch. Starting for the Bowling Green Lady Purples, they are led by senior center Anaya Smith. 48% from the field, 39% free throw shooter. Not a big three-point shooter, but she is a threat down at the basket.
Man, I tell you what, they're looking good out here tonight. As long as she plays her game, As long as they do what they do on the court, man, Anaya Smith is one of the best out there when she plays her game. And that's all she's got to do is worry about getting those boards like she does, and, man, just keep putting it back up. And when she doesn't have the shot that she wants, she just doesn't need to get flustered, kick it back out, but she plays mean under the boards.
And on the Greenwood side, player to watch for the Lady Gators is none other than Ainsley Hendricks. Who else would it be? I mean, 38% from the field, a 78% free throw shooter, 35% three-point shooter. I mean, when she gets going from beyond the arc, it's lights out.
Man, and they can't give her any space at all because, like you said, if she gets behind that arc, she'll shoot it. She's not afraid to shoot it at all. And one thing I know that she does well, if she can get under that basket, if she can take it to the hole and get on that line, she's a 78% free throw shooter.
14 points against South Warren for Hendricks. She's looking to rebound, have another good game in the district tonight. And, both these two teams come back out onto the court. We've got about 5 minutes before tip-off here at the Swamp. We'll go ahead and get into our keys to the game. And starting with Bowling Green, I think their identity as a defensive team, that's what they are. And so I think it's got to be just play solid defense.
Yes, the Lady Purples, if they use their pressure and crash the boards, crashing the boards because they don't have a specific just one person that just dominates the boards and has a whole bunch of rebounds. You have several people with 4 rebounds per game, and that's because the whole team crashes the boards. If they continue to do that, as well as use their pressure of defense, the way they stay in everybody's face, as long as they play that pressure defense, the Lady Purples will do all right.
Come back, we'll get the Greenwood keys of the game. You're watching High School Hoops on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
At Warren RECC and NCTC, we offer fast, reliable, high-speed fiber internet service in Warren, Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. NCTC is 75-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet service with a hometown touch starting as low as $64.95 a month with no contract required. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, check out wrecc.com/internet and sign up today.
Here's 5 ways to keeping your Toyota running smoothly. Get long life out of your vehicle. Make sure you're checking and changing your oil. If your tires look like this, that's not good. Is your vehicle slow to start? Let us check your battery. Stop in, let us check your brakes. It's very important to make sure all your fluids are topped off. When you're ready to get your car serviced, come see the team at Toyota Bowling Green.
Welcome back to the Swamp here at Greenwood High School. Greenwood against Bowling Green. Big girls district matchup coming up. Get into some keys to the game for Greenwood. And, obviously they're led by their player to watch, Hendricks. I think they got to shoot the 3 ball well and just catch Bowling Green off guard in transition and move the ball pretty fast.
Yes. Play their brand of ball. Don't get flustered. They just don't start living out, no matter what the score is, don't get to live and die off the 3. That's for both of them. For the Lady Gators, use the pressure defense that the Lady Purples put against them and get to the line because they are great free throw shooters on that Lady Gator side. They are the better free throw shooters if you look at it on the papers. So if they can just use that pressure defense against them and get themselves to the line, they'll do all right tonight.
Yeah, interesting tonight because Greenwood, they fell in their last meeting to Bowling Green. Trying to get this revenge tonight, that would tie them at the top of the district standings with Bowling Green. And, at that point it would come down to RPI seeding for determining that 1 versus 2 seed for the district tournament. So lots of postseason implications on the line tonight. As we are just a couple of minutes away from tip-off. And we'll go ahead and announce our starters for each team, starting with the Lady Purples. The number 4 junior guard, Shayna Pratt. Number 20, the sophomore guard, Junie Stroh. Number 23, a freshman forward, Carly Smith. Number 24, junior guard, Maddie Davenport. And number 44, the junior center, Zara Hall. And on the other side, for the Lady Gators, the freshman phenom, number 1, Ainsley Hendricks. Number 10, the junior guard, Molly Tandy. Number 12, the sophomore forward, Molly Spidell. Number 20, the freshman forward, Abby Boozer. And number 21, the senior forward, Ava Morrison.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And both these teams are, teams that like to keep their starters together, at least Greenwood. They haven't really changed a lot all season. They have this core group of 5, and they'll bring a couple girls off the bench, but that's really it for them. And you're watching High School Hoops here on 7 Mountain Sports Network. Take a quick break.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally by people you know and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Right ready for the national anthem here at the Swamp. We'll be back after this on 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally by people you know and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Warren RECC and NCTC, we offer fast, reliable, high-speed fiber internet service in Warren, Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. NCTC is 75-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet service with a hometown touch, starting as low as $64.95 a month with no contract required. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, check out WRECC.com/internet and sign up today.
How many miles are on it?
Oh, man, I lost count, but runs great. Do you want it or not?
I think I'll pass.
Welcome back to the 7 Mountain Sports Network. Greenwood against Bowling Green, girls edition. Starters being announced on the floor right now for the home team, the Lady Gators. Hamp, getting ready for this one. I'm getting excited. Our first game together. Let's go.
Man, I'm so ready for this. We haven't been on the court in a while now, and that snow just kind of ruined everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it did stop a lot of momentum in this season. And, even Coach McCoy on the boys' side for Greenwood before that snow break, he was like, look, I really hope we don't get all this snow because that's going to throw the rhythm and the momentum of my team off completely.
Oh, yeah.
And so, these teams are going to have to knock some rust off tonight. But they'll be ready. I mean, this is a huge one. They haven't had that much time on the court whatsoever, being out of school all last week, not been able to practice. They may have got some stuff in this weekend, but that would be it.
Man, and they really need it. Like we said, right now we're at the district tournament, close to that happening, and man, this is the month where you want to show off and get everything aligned.
Set for tip-off, and we are underway here at the Swamp. Greenwood against Bowling Green. The Lady Purples and the Lady Gators. Bowling Green in the all-black. Greenwood in the all-white. It's Bowling Green that wins the tip-off, and it's Davenport taking a three to start off. Won't go, and Hall comes down with the rebound down low for the Lady Purples. Davenport, top of the key, long pass deflected, taken away by Spidell. Hall reaches in and gets the jump. Possession goes to the Lady Gators.
They're already playing that pressure defense like they've been doing all year.
Hendricks starting off with it for Greenwood. Bowling Green. Pratt leading the press, and an errant pass from Hendricks. Spidell chases it down. And now it's Boozer in the corner, a long pass. Down to Boozer down low. Gets the scoring started off. It's Abby Boozer for Greenwood.
That's the way they want to get started, get some points on the board fast enough to keep the game ahead in their favor.
Davenport on the right side for Bowling Green. Back up to Pratt. Pratt, top of the key, guarded by Boozer. Over to Davenport on the right side. Pass over to Stroh on the left side. Three rattles in for the Lady Purples.
Splashing already.
Bowling Green continues to press, score 3-2. Bowling Green takes it away. Here's Davenport coming down. Out to Stroh for another three, won't go. Bounces right. And possession stays with Bowling Green, out off of Hendricks for Greenwood.
Stroh's trying to get her stroke in early. She's trying to get on a roll.
3-2, 6.5 minutes to go in the first. And here's Davenport on the right, up to Pratt at the top. Over to Stroh on the left side. Pratt back down low to Smith. Stolen away by the Lady Gators. Here comes Tandy the other way. Threads the needle to Boozer. And that foul called on Bowling Green, the reach in on Shayna Pratt.
These ladies, neither side want to get started with all of the turnovers. They don't want to start turning the ball over this early and ended up with a lot of turnovers that could cost you a game.
Here's Molly Tandy on the left side for Greenwood. Long pass, a open three for Hendricks, goes down.
There she goes. It started.
Can't give her open looks like that if you're Bowling Green.
Not at all.
Davenport, long pass over to Stroh. She's going to pop another one. Rattles out. And ball goes out of bounds. Possession remains with Bowling Green. Davenport, the inbound pass, looking for somewhere to go, finds Stroh up top. Hands it to Pratt. Davenport on the left side. Tries to thread it into Smith. And they get Ava Morrison for the reach-in foul for Greenwood.
Starting off kind of early on the fouls.
Pratt on the left side, over to Stroh. Thought about the corner three, takes it back. Pratt, Davenport has an open three look, and it goes down.
She's another one that you don't want to leave wide open like that.
Here comes Tandy up the right side for Greenwood. Now to Spidell. Stolen away by Bowling Green, and a whistle.
Oh, they are anxious. Everybody's trying, like you said, trying to knock that rust off. Haven't played an opponent in a while.
Molly Tandy called for the foul on Greenwood. Now here's Davenport on the right. Pratt at the top of the key, driving in. Pass left side to Stroh, finds Davenport up top. Pass down low to Carly Smith, can't get it to go. Falls to Hall, and Hall is fouled. No, excuse me, they get the travel on Zara Hall.
Yeah, she grabbed that rebound and tried to power it back up, but she wasn't getting anywhere.
Already 3 turnovers on Bowling Green. 2 on Greenwood. Now Bowling Green continues to press. Tandy, pass over to Hendricks. Hendricks through the middle, a mid-range jumper, splashes in.
Good shot by Hendricks. Good ball movement by the Lady Gators.
Bowling Green coming the other way, and the travel called on Shayna Pratt.
Oh, I don't agree with that one. He should have let that one ride.
Yeah, I think if she'd have taken another step, it would have been, but
I'd have went for it then.
Yeah.
I'd have went for it then. But she paused. I think she paused right at a good time.
And a kickball now called on Pratt as well. 7-6, 4:39 to go in the first quarter. Eventful start here at the Swamp.
It is. Got turnovers happening, fouls happening. I mean, we got threes dropping from everywhere. Hendricks is already starting to get her groove on.
Boozer pass to Hendricks. Hendricks takes it above half court to the right side. Dribbles past Pratt. Throws it down low to Tandy. And it's out of bounds off of Bowling Green. Stays with Greenwood.
Bowling Green playing that pressure defense. They haven't let up yet.
Spidell inbounds down low on the right side. Looking for somewhere to go. A long pass up to Morrison. Gets it into play for Greenwood. Morrison finds Tandy down low. Tandy goes through the lane and draws the contact.
I think that's what the Lady Gators need to do. Keep taking the ball to the hole. If you can't get those outside shots, keep taking it to the hole. Use that pressure against the Lady Purples and get themselves to the line. They're good free throw shooters.
First one falls for Molly Tandy. 8-6 is the lead for Greenwood. Carly Smith called for that foul on Tandy as she cannot convert on the second. And it's Corey Ware that comes down with the rebound. And here's Davenport for Bowling Green the other way. Here's Stroh on the left side. Long pass to Davenport. Finds Ware down low. Back up to Pratt. Pratt drives in. Pass out to Davenport on the right. Davenport back to Pratt at the free throw line. Air ball shot. And it'll be Greenwood ball. 3:55 to go in the first quarter.
Took that step back shot there and just couldn't put enough power into it and lift it up a little bit. She was a little bit shocked that she was going to be wide open like that.
Tandy inbound pass to Hendricks. Bowling Green continuing to press full court. And now Hendricks walks it to the free throw line. Spidell, a three-pointer, won't go. Davenport secures the rebound. And here comes Davenport the other way for Bowling Green. Long pass down to Woods. Stolen away by the Lady Gators. Up to Tandy. Chucks up a long three off the front of the rim. Secured by Stroh. Stroh taking it the other way for Bowling Green. Stroh, an open look. Off the front of the rim. Davenport from mid-range puts it in. It's been Maddie Davenport and Junie Stroh for Bowling Green so far with 8 points, and we're tied at 8 with 3 to go in the first quarter. Tandy guarded at the top, and Bowling Green forced the steal. Davenport down low, open, and puts it off the glass and in.
The Purples are moving those hands, swinging those arms around, and getting a lot of steals out there.
And a timeout called by Coach Williams of Greenwood as Bowling Green go on a 4-0 run. It's 10-8. And you're watching High School Hoops on the Seven Mountains Sports Network.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally by people you know and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to the Swamp here on the on the Seven Mountains Sports Network. Substitution for Greenwood. Lily Padgett comes into the game, and an errant pass goes out of bounds. Not on the same page with Hendricks.
And they don't want to start this right now. They're only down by 2 points, and they don't want to start turning the ball over by making mental mistakes and not communicating with one another.
The fourth turnover on the Lady Gators. 2-point lead for Bowling Green. 2.5 minutes to go in the first. Here's Davenport up top. finds Kimber Graves, who's into the game for the Lady Purples. Davenport, another three, cannot bank in, and Hall gets the rebound, won't go. Spidell comes down with it for the Gators. Hendricks trying to go fast the other way for Greenwood. Hendricks bounce pass to Spidell on the left, down to Morrison. Collision in the paint. Pass to the right side on Hendricks. She runs into some traffic. Now out to Spidell. Threads it into Morrison. An open three for Hendricks. Won't go. And Junie Stroh lets it go out of bounds. 10-8, minute 49 to go in the first.
One of my favorite players for the Purples are in Kimber Graves. I call her the Gnat because she is just bugging. When she plays defense, she plays it, and she plays it tough. She is all around.
Kimber Graves, just an 8th grader. So here's Stroh with it. Back to Graves at the top. Graves driving in, blocked by Morrison.
Oh, did they call a foul?
They did. They're going to get Ava Morrison there.
That's what I like about Graves. She's not afraid. She's not afraid of any player. She'll run to the inside and take it to the hole. She'll take shots. She'll be all over the place. She'll guard anybody.
Graves gets to the free throw line, cannot convert on the first.
She is a 42% free throw shooter.
Ariana Galloway checks into the game for Bowling Green. Junie Stroh will take a break for the last 89 seconds of the first quarter. Graves, second shot, won't go. Morrison comes down with the rebound. Now it's Hendricks with it for Greenwood. Hendricks pass up to Morrison. Morrison, long pass, intended for Spidell. Can't get it through, and now Bowling Green coming the other way. Graves into Hall. And now out on the perimeter is Naria Woods, and that three-pointer won't go. Ball goes back to the Lady Gators.
Man, she took a serious attempt on the threes. She was wide open, so I could see why she would want to take it. But, again, they haven't had time to practice and get the ball, so she just missed that basket entirely.
Hendricks inbound pass to Boozer. Boozer blocked by Galloway. And now here's Pratt down low. Off the glass, won't go. Bowling Green, another offensive rebound, and Pratt is fouled on the second effort.
Pratt's another one out there that plays great defense, and she's not afraid to go to the hole and take it up either.
And they get Hendricks for that foul. First shot from Pratt goes down. .51 seconds to go in the first quarter. Shayna Pratt at the line. And gets the second to rattle in. First points of the game for Shayna Pratt. 4-point lead for the Purples now as Lily Clark trapped on the left side, and a timeout called by Coach Williams. Clark nowhere to go with it, and Coach has to burn another timeout.
That was probably a good timeout to use at the time because she was going to get stuck right there. She got trapped over in that little corner where she could have stepped over, and it could have been an over and back on her. That was a smart move by not getting that called on her. They've already had several turnovers already, and they don't want to continue that.
44 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bowling Green with a 12-8 lead. They're on a 6-0 run right now. Greenwood got to get some offense going.
Man, but kind of both of them need to get some offense going. They haven't scored many points in about 4 minutes or so. They've been passing the ball pretty well. They've been playing some pretty good defense. Both sides have, but the turnovers is a factor. And, man, just getting the ball in the hole. It's like right now they can't buy a bucket.
And that's been kind of, a theme for both these teams, especially Bowling Green all year. They don't score a lot, but they win games. And, Calvin Head just has that defensive mindset drilled into this team. And, they are not going to allow anything easy at the basket.
Oh, yeah. And that's the way you got to play when you're a team when it's rough putting up points. You got to win by the defense.
Out of the timeout here, Hendricks. Inbound pass. We got 44 seconds to go in the first quarter. finds Boozer in the backcourt. Back to Hendricks. You imagine Coach Williams just tried to draw something up for Hendricks, but a floater from Spidell goes over the basket, and Woods gets the rebound. Under 30 seconds to go now in the quarter. Bowling Green coming the other way. Galloway pass to Pratt. Now here's Davenport. Pratt at the free throw line. Davenport. Pass deflected by Lily Clark, and it'll stay with Bowling Green. 16 seconds to go in the quarter, and Stroh comes back in for Galloway, and Smith comes in for Hall.
That was good defense played by the Lady Gators right there.
Stroh on the left side, back to Pratt. Davenport, 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Pratt, Stroh, Bowling Green passing around the three-point line. Carly Smith finally gets it down low, and a travel called on Carly Smith. Gives the ball back to Greenwood with 3.6 to go in the quarter.
Took that extra step. She didn't really mean to, but she took that extra step, and he had to call it right there in the ref's face.
Inbound pass finds Hendricks. 2 seconds. Hendricks is fouled, and they get Shayna Pratt. Her second of the game. 0.3 seconds to go. And with the inbound in the backcourt, probably not going to be able to get anything off here. Have to be a catch and heave. Boozer pass to Morrison, does not get it off. And that's how the first quarter will end. 12-8. We'll be back for the second quarter here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Welcome back to the Swamp here at Greenwood High School. Bowling Green Lady Purples leading the Greenwood Lady Gators 12-8 as we get ready to start the second quarter. Hamp, what do you look forward to seeing in the second? Got to get some more offense going.
Well, now that I think that this first quarter's over, hopefully both teams start to kind of chill out a little bit. Not necessarily slow down, but just kind of chill out and make better shot selections to get those points that they need to get in there. Like you said, the offenses have got to get going. The defenses are doing pretty good, but the offenses have got to get rolling.
About ready for the start of the second quarter as Bowling Green comes back onto the floor. Will be all 10 starters back into the game. Or excuse me, no, it won't. Corey Ware's in the game for Bowling Green. Lady Purple start the ball in the second quarter, and here's Pratt. Finds Stroh on the right side. Smith open down low, and Smith is ran into by Morrison, and they do get the foul on Ava Morrison. That's her second.
Take it to the hole. Take it up at all costs, man. If nothing else, get to the line. That gives you a better chance of getting some points on the board.
Carly Smith at the free throw line. She's a 64% shooter, and she makes the first. Emery Wilcutt comes into the game for Greenwood in place of Ava Morrison, who's on a couple of fouls. Smith at the line for the second shot. Puts it home.
Yeah, Ava Morrison's not one you want to sit on the bench for too long. She is a great rebounder for the Lady Gators, and she puts up 7 points a game.
Greenwood got to get past half court here, and they do. Boozer now trapped and finds Boozer with it. Excuse me, that was Tandy that was in the trap. She found Boozer, and they called the foul on Davenport of Bowling Green. So it'll be Greenwood ball. Spidell, the inbound pass to Wilcutt. Wilcutt finds Boozer. Long pass over to Hendricks. Hendricks driving inside. A floater goes in.
Oh, and they give it to her.
And Ainsley Hendricks will go to the line for the and one.
Powered that one out and up in there.
And Shayna Pratt called for her third foul for Bowling Green.
That's one you don't want to leave on the bench for too long either. She's a great defensive player.
Hendricks converts the three-point play. And back to a one-possession game, 14-11. Early in the second quarter, here's Graves, pass to Davenport. Now Greenwood showing a little press. Finds Stroh, past half court. Davenport wide open in the middle. Davenport finds Ware, can't secure it. And Tandy on the floor with it. And the jump ball called. Possession back to Greenwood.
Yeah, that was the only mistakes I've seen so far is Greenwood running that three-on-one in the defense there and leaving Maddie Davenport wide open at the three-point line, but she decided not to take it, and the Purples just didn't take advantage of that two-on-one situation.
7th turnover on the Lady Purples. Here's Spidell down low, who puts it off the glass and in.
Good pass, getting it to the inside to Spidell.
Greenwood now showing this press in the second quarter, but it opened. Davenport streaking down the right side, puts it off the bottom of the backboard, and Molly Spidell secures it, coming the other way for Greenwood. Picks up the dribble right before half court, and they get Davenport for the foul. So she picks up 2 quick ones.
They're picking up the fouls pretty quickly. The Lady Gators are kind of using that pressure up against them. They're moving in quick, and they're pressing back.
14-13, Hendricks finds Wilcutt. She takes the three from the corner, won't go, and Tandy comes down with the rebound and a travel called on Molly Tandy. Ball goes back to Bowling Green up 1, 6:31 to go in the second. Stroh pass to Graves. Back to Stroh, now here's Davenport. Ball deflected, but ends up in the hands of Graves. Graves at the logo. Now here's Stroh. Hands off to Graves. Back to Stroh on the right side. Kimber Graves, top of the key. Greenwood blocking off all lanes here in the middle, and it's Woods that goes up with it and draws the contact.
Yeah, they were going to have to try to get it in there somehow. She took the opening shot there, which wasn't bad. A bad place to take the shot at, because the defense of the Lady Gators right now, they are really pushing it and they are really pressing down on the Lady Purples.
Wilcutt called for that foul, and she comes out of the game. No, excuse me, looks like she's going to stay in. Woods converts on the first free throw, and she knocks down both. Woods a 50% free throw shooter, 2 for 2 at the line there. 3-point lead for the Lady Purples. Boozer in a jam. Back out to Tandy, who secures it. Tandy now looking for somewhere to go, finds Hendricks up top just to slow it down for Greenwood. Hendricks spinning. Wilcutt right side. Back to Hendricks. Wilcutt, a right corner three, rattles out. Ball on the floor.
Great
jump ball.
Okay, jump ball on that one.
Goes to Bowling Green. 5:31 to go in the first half.
There was some great hustle for the ball right here on this end of the court during that section.
Greenwood continuing to press. Stroh finds Davenport on the right. Graves open on the left side. Now getting things going for Bowling Green. Hands off to Graves. Back to Stroh. Stroh pops the three. Rattles in.
That was a college three-point shot that she took right there.
A timeout called by Coach Calvin Head. We'll take one with him. 5:15 to go in the second. Back after this on the 7 Mountains Sports Network.
At Warren RECC and NCTC, we offer fast, reliable, high-speed fiber internet service in Warren, Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. NCTC is 75-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet service with a hometown touch starting as low as $64.95 a month with no contract required. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, check out wrecc.com/internet and sign up today.
Welcome back to the Swamp here on 7 Mountain Sports Network. It'll be Greenwood ball out of the timeout. Bowling Green open up another 6-point lead, 19-13. Hendricks inbounds to Clark. Hendricks, long pass up to Tandy. Quick pass to Wilcutt on the left side. Finds Tandy in the middle. Spidell down low, puts it off the glass and in. Greenwood go right down and get a bucket.
Great pass down low to get it to Spidell.
Here's Graves coming up the left side for Bowling Green. Runs into Wilcutt.
She doesn't care. It's like a Ferrari running into a diesel right there. It's just somebody that can guard the whole interior right there. But Graves is not afraid to rush it.
Wilcutt initially thought they were going to get Graves on the offensive foul, but they get Wilcutt for her second foul. And Kimber Graves doesn't convert on the first shot. 42% free throw shooter. Second shot to give the Purples a 5-point lead. Graves puts home the second. First point of the night for Kimber Graves. Hendricks picks up her dribble. And Hendricks walks.
I honestly didn't see that as a walk, but maybe she did lift that pivot foot up when she was going for the pass, but it didn't look like it to me.
I agree, unless she picked up that pivot, but that's the 8th turnover for the Lady Gators. 20-15 the score, 4:45 to go in the second quarter. Possession back to Bowling Green. Junie Stroh up top for the Purples. Now here's Graves. Back to Stroh. Into Hall. Hall cannot get the shot, and Hall picks up the offensive foul. Ball goes back to Greenwood.
Hall is aggressive on defense as well as offense. She wants to get points on the board and help put her team in a better position.
Both teams now even on 8 turnovers apiece. Hendricks coming through the lane, loses the ball. Hall goes to the floor and retrieves it for the Purples. Woods picks up the dribble right before the half-court line, and now here's Graves with it. Davenport on the left side. Graves over to Stroh. Stroh driving to the baseline, throws it to Davenport, loses it, drives inside. Stroh comes back to the left corner for a 3, won't go, and somehow is saved by Wilcutt from going out of bounds. Long pass over to Stroh from Davenport. Stroh on the left side for Bowling Green, driving to the baseline again, tries to get it into Hall, won't go, and Hendricks ends up with it for Greenwood. Now here's Boozer. Up to Clark, a long 3. Doesn't go in on the floor. Jump ball called. Possession to Greenwood. It kind of did look like that one went in.
Hey, I thought that it did. I just thought it didn't touch the net at all. And I've seen shots like it, and I know you have too. But I thought the ball just dropped right in. But that was just a clear miss, I guess.
3:40 to go in the first half. Hendricks inbound pass to Wilcutt. A long 2 won't go. Stroh comes down with the rebound for Bowling Green. Davenport over to Graves. Here's Stroh. Back to Graves up top. So much of this Bowling Green offense just passing it around the 3-point line. Greenwood not making it easy for him inside.
And that's what they need to do, is just keep them on the outside and make Bowling Green shoot those 3-pointers and mid-range shots.
Here's Graves over to Stroh. And they get the illegal screen call on Bowling Green.
When you set a screen, you have got to be still. You can't be moving when you're setting a screen for your player, because when you move, that throws it all off, and that's very illegal. This isn't football.
3:02 to go in the first half. 20-15 lead for the Purples. Here's Boozer on the right side. In a trap, stolen away by Bowling Green. And Ainsley Hendricks picks up the foul going for the ball.
Hendricks is out there putting in maximum effort.
Here's Davenport with it at the logo for Bowling Green. Under 3 minutes to go in the half. Davenport back up top. Over to Galloway. Long pass up to Davenport for a top of the key three that rattles home.
Good shot.
Maddie Davenport into double figures. She's got 10 points. Clark finds Spidell on the right side for a corner three. Bounces up and awkwardly and doesn't go in. Stroh reaches out and gets the rebound. Galloway coming the other way for Bowling Green. Can't get it to go. Second effort goes from Carly Smith.
Good shots. Putting it right back up in there once grabbing the rebound.
A 10-point lead now for Bowling Green, their largest of the game. A three from Morrison splashes in.
Good shot with a hand on her face.
25-18 now the score with 1:50 to go in the half. Up top to Stroh at the logo. Now here's Smith in the corner. Airs it over and rebound by Clark. Clark racing up the right side. Finds Hendricks. Hendricks dribbles, pops a three off the front of the rim. Morrison, offensive rebound. Can't get it to go on the second effort, blocked by Anaya Smith. Davenport down low to Smith. A long two from Carly Smith on the right side goes down.
Carly Smith, 6 points on the night.
Morrison in a trap. Finds Boozer down low. Boozer pass out to Morrison. Finds Clark open. Now here's Hendricks on the right side. Under a minute to go now in the half. Here's Boozer, a long three off the front of the rim. Morrison ends up with the rebound, a jump ball. Possession to Bowling Green. 51 seconds to go. 9-point lead for the Lady Purples, 27-18. 50 seconds to go. Bowling Green, you imagine, want to hold for the final shot of this half.
Yeah, and that's where I wish the shot clock. I can't wait till the shot clock is introduced because I don't like the passing around and just wasting the time. I like to see the battle all the way to the end.
There's Davenport over Stroh on the left side. Coach Head calling out a play. Now Smith on the right side, deflected out of bounds. Ball stays with Bowling Green. 19 seconds to go in the half.
It's a good pass attempt to try to get it underneath the boards there, but good defense by the Lady Gators.
Stroh finds Davenport in the inbound. Back to Stroh, a right corner three. Won't go, and a tie-up. Jump ball, possession to Greenwood with 12 seconds to go in the half. Kimber Graves comes back in for Maddie Davenport. 27-18. The Lady Purples lead by 9. Greenwood have 12 seconds to try and cut that deficit before halftime. Tandy hands off to Hendricks. Bowling Green pressing. Hendricks racing up the right side. 5 seconds to go. Hendricks finds Spidell. Spidell dribbles the baseline. Can't get it to go. Stroh gets the rebound, and that is how half number one will end. Bowling Green leading Greenwood 27-18 at halftime. We'll be back for our Don Franklin halftime show here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
I want to buy this truck, man. This is perfect.
It is a beautiful truck. Do you want to see the inside?
Is it available?
Yeah, sure is.
Is it available?
I just said it was.
Hey, how many miles has it got on it?
Just over 30,000 miles. Still practically new.
but it's got rain on it.
What? Do you want to see the inside? Do you have any questions?
No. I have to think about it. Also, it has rain on it.
Selling your car shouldn't be a pain. Bring your vehicle out to Toyota Bowling Green and we'll make sure you get taken care of.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally by people you know and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
At Warren RECC and NCTC, we offer fast, reliable, high-speed fiber internet service in Warren, Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. NCTC is 75-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet service with a hometown touch starting as low as $64.95 a month with no contract required. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, check out wrecc.com/internet and sign up today.
Here's 5 ways to keeping your Toyota running smoothly. Get long life out of your vehicle. Make sure you're checking and changing your oil. If your tires look like this, that's not good. Is your vehicle slow to start? Let us check your battery. Stop in, let us check your brakes. It's very important to make sure all your fluids are topped off. When you're ready to get your car serviced, come see the team at Toyota Bowling Green.
Welcome back to Greenwood High School here at the Swamp. You're hearing the Don Franklin Bowling Green Kia halftime report on the 7 Mountain Sports Network. Bowling Green leading Greenwood 27-18 at the half. As we look at some halftime stats, Bowling Green 7 of 10 at the line, Greenwood just 2 of 3. Rebounds, Bowling Green leading that department 15-10. And then both teams tied in turnovers and fouls, 11 turnovers apiece and 8 fouls apiece. 9-point lead for Bowling Green. You know, for Greenwood, you know, they've been in there. They're missing that spark. You know, what'd you like in that first half?
Yes, man. I like the way the Lady Purples got rallied around and grabbed rebounds the way that they did and kept the ball out of the hands of the Lady Gators. Starting with Bowling Green Purples, Neriah Woods, I'm sorry. I don't know how I'm messing that up. 2 points, 2 rebounds. Pratt has 2 points, 1 rebound. Kimber Graves, 1 point. Juniper Stroh has 6 points and 4 rebounds. Carly Smith, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Maddie Davenport leading the team with 10 points, 1 rebound. Zara Hall has 4 rebounds at the moment, leading or tied in the team with Juniper Stroh. You look at the Lady Gators, they're not rebounding as well right now. Hendricks, she is putting the ball up. She has 7 points at the moment. Molly Tandy, she has 1.1 rebound. Spidell, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Buser has 3 points, 1 rebound. Ava Morrison has 3 points and 5 rebounds. She is rebounding like crazy out there. She has been in a little bit, not foul trouble, but she's got, 2 or 3 fouls now, and you do not want to have her sitting on the bench during a game where they're down by 9 points.
Yeah, Morrison's got 2. You mentioned Morrison there at her foul count. Yeah, foul trouble is certainly not a game that either team want to play here. But, you know, really, the teams are even on fouls, so that really hasn't been a factor thus far. I mean, you got Shayna Pratt with 3 fouls, so she did sit kind of the majority of that second quarter. But other than that, it's just you got to be careful, obviously, but foul trouble not quite a factor yet.
Not yet. They just want to make sure that one of their key rebounders in Ava Morrison want to make sure that she doesn't get into foul trouble. But if Bowling Green is smart, they will keep pressing to the inside and taking the ball to the hole and keep taking it to Ava Morrison, whether their shots get blocked or not. But if they keep driving to the hole and take that one of the key rebounders for the Lady Gators, that would bode well for them to help keep the lead. But the Lady Gators, they can come back in this thing. They're not out of it just yet.
Absolutely not. I mean, just a 9-point deficit. That's 3 threes from Ainsley Hendricks or somebody else and get back into it. Yeah, and that, I think, is part of that spark that they've been missing tonight is, they're not hot from beyond the arc.
Yes. Like you said, Hendricks, if she just takes off and starts doing it like she has been already, she could get it ahead, but she will need some help from her other teammates to get some points on the board, drive the lane. Again, if they drive the lane and put Bowling Green into foul trouble, get themselves on the free throw line, because, again, they are a good free throw shooting team. They're 66% free throw shooting team, the Lady Gators, whereas the Lady Purples are 49% free throw shooting team. So the Lady Gators are going to want to keep pushing and keep trying to get to the line. If nothing else, don't live and die off that three-point shot. And don't depend on Hendricks to be the one to get you out of trouble. Got to help her out.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been, kind of a game of runs a little bit. Greenwood have had their stretches of momentum, but when Bowling Green have gotten going, they've jumped out to a few large leads, and now they're sitting here with a 9-point lead. Not their largest. They did have a 10-point lead at one point. But you just got to keep this deficit to a minimum if you're Greenwood. We'll go ahead and take a quick break on our Don Franklin Bowling Green Kia halftime report. Be back for start of the second half on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally by people you know and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Welcome back to the Swamp here at Greenwood High School. About ready to start the second half. We'll go over some quick score updates from some girls action across the 4th region. Allen County Scottsville leading Macon County Tennessee 55-38 in the third quarter in a huge 4th region matchup. Barron County leading Cumberland County 38-25. Could be a preview of your region championship there. That game out in Glasgow over at Barron County, and right now leading Cumberland County by 13, a low-scoring game there in the third quarter.
Is that a low-scoring game right now in the third quarter?
Yeah.
Man, they got to get points on the board. Got to get some points on the board. Sounds like there might be some good defense going on out there.
All right, Big Hamp, what do you look forward to seeing in this second half?
I am looking forward to seeing the Lady Purples to continue to play the way that they're playing and just keep putting pressure, keep getting steals, keep making turnovers as much as they can, and keep trying to get the ball to the inside, which is where they're really, really good at. I'm looking for the Lady Gators to keep playing that pressure defense that they've been trying to do, but kind of scale it back and not do the 3-on-1s and the 4-on-1s that we've seen from time to time. I think they're going to get that together and start communicating a little better, and hope they're hoping that they can bring these points down or bring the lead down and hopefully take over.
Just about ready to go for start of the second half. Bowling Green will start with the ball, up 9, 27-18. As the halftime clock expires. back to it here in the second half. Lady Purples and the Lady Gators. Here's Pratt back in the game on 3 fouls. Now Stroh on the left side. Stroh finds Smith down low. Carly Smith gets the basket and the foul.
Carly's playing a good game out there tonight. She's taking it to the hole and getting everything on the inside and getting to the line.
They get Molly Spidell for the foul. And Carly Smith converts the three-point play. Hendricks races up the right side for Greenwood. Finds Boozer. Over to Tandy. Tandy on the left side. Over to Morrison. Morrison dumps it into Spidell. And they get the foul on Shayna Pratt, her 4th.
Man, that. So they're going to get ready to put her back on the bench here in a minute. No, they're going to let her play.
Boozer driving into the paint. Finds Morrison. A mid-range jumper won't go. Saved by Stroh and back into the hands of Pratt. 12-point lead for Bowling Green now. Long pass over to Stroh. Here's Carly Smith. Pratt over to Davenport. Pratt top of the key. Pratt driving in, the mid-range jumper off the back of the iron. Morrison secures the rebound. Hendricks coming up the lane for Greenwood. Lobs it up to Boozer, who rims it out. Carly Smith comes down with the rebound.
It was a good pass and a great shot selection. Ball just went in and out.
Stroh at the logo for Bowling Green. Here's Pratt, back to Stroh. Davenport on the right side. Pratt drives in, now here's Stroh. Into Carly Smith. Zara Hall down low, wide open. Now back to Davenport on the right side. Pratt through the paint, has it knocked away, and Morrison comes down with it. Greenwood get the steal there. Now here's Hendricks. Over to Spidell in the right corner. Bounces it to Morrison. Up to Boozer. Boozer in the paint. And Abby Boozer called for the travel.
Just a little bit. That foot got up just a little bit on that pass. Not a lot.
30-18. The lead for Bowling Green. Ball in the hands of Kimber Graves for the Lady Purples. Here's Stroh over to Graves. Davenport. Anaya Smith throws it away, looking for Stroh.
Stroh took that step over to her left, and she thought she was still there, so she threw it to her.
Inbound pass from Hendricks. Finds Tandy. Greenwood taking above half court. Tandy over to Boozer on the left side. Boozer, long pass, intercepted by Kimber Graves. Graves coming the other way. Graves through the paint, lays it off the backboard. Smith, the second effort, draws the contact. They get Hendricks for her 3rd foul. 5.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Anaya Smith at the line. First shot from Smith goes down. First point of the night for Anaya Smith.
Smith's a 39% free throw shooter.
Lily Clark comes into the game for Abby Boozer for Greenwood. Smith converts on both. Here's Tandy, pass to Spidell in the backcourt. Back to Tandy. Tandy has some space. Clark, a left wing jumper, won't go. Rebound by Smith. Long pass from Stroh up to a wide open Carly Smith, who can't get it to go. Tandy secures the rebound for the Gators.
Yeah, she wasn't able to use that glass.
Jumper from Spidell rims out. Rebound by Carly Smith. Stroh coming the other way for Bowling Green. 14-point lead for the Lady Purples. It's 32-18. Greenwood have not scored in the second half. Pass over to Stroh, inside to Anaya Smith. Finds Carly Smith. Graves at the top, over to Davenport. Carly Smith, long pass down low. Smith can't get it to go. Rebound by Tandy. Tandy racing up the floor for the Gators. Molly Tandy draws the contact.
Lady Purples are starting to force up shots. They can't keep forcing up shots when they're down there. They just got to keep passing the ball around and take the shots they want to take. They got a nice lead right now, but it could easily come down once the Lady Gators figure out how to communicate a little better and get the ball and make some good shot selections.
Take a timeout here on 7 Mountain Sports Network. Be back for their Zuma play.
At Warren RECC and NCTC, we offer fast, reliable, high-speed fiber internet service in Warren, Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. NCTC, a 75-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet service with a hometown touch starting as low as $64.95 a month with no contract required. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, check out WRECC.com/internet and sign up today.
Welcome back to the Swamp here at Greenwood High School. Coach Williams of Greenwood takes a timeout. They have yet to score in this second half, Big Hamp. 32-18, 4:20 to go in the third. What does Greenwood have to do to get the ball rolling?
Man, they're just going to have to make better shot selections and get the ball to the right people in the right places when they get those rebounds. If they have to take it right back up. Again, they have to get the ball. If they get the ball to the inside, keep causing foul, keep getting onto the free throw line, that'll put Bowling Green into foul trouble, forcing them to put other people out there. And man, they are a good free throw shooting team, so they need to get on the line.
Hendricks inbounds to Spidell under the basket. Spidell shoots it out of bounds, and they say out of bounds on Bowling Green.
Yeah, I mean, it got tipped.
Morrison on the left side. Over to Clark. Hendricks. Through the lane, out to Spidell for three. Can't go. Greenwood cannot buy a bucket right now. And here's Kimber Graves coming the other way for Bowling Green. Davenport driving through. Davenport lays it up, won't go. Corey Ware gets the rebound. Fighting through traffic, gets it out to Woods. Now in the hands of Graves. Here's Stroh. Inside to Ware, back out to Woods. Now Stroh, a three-pointer. Won't go. Rebound by Molly Spidell. Hendricks through the lane. Throws it off the foot of Maddie Davenport. It'll be a kick ball. Possession to the Lady Gators.
This might give the Lady Gators a chance to maybe set up an offensive play of some kind. I mean, coach is down there trying to tell them, get them moving in position.
Spidell, the inbound pass to Morrison. Into Clark. Clark bounce pass to Hendricks. Hendricks lays it off the glass and in. First points of the half for Greenwood.
Great pass on the inside there to Hendricks.
10 points now for Ansley Hendricks. Davenport, long pass to Stroh. Stroh finds Ware down low. Ware muscles to the basket and puts it in.
That's what Ware does. Corey gets underneath that basket and is able to put it in on the inside. That's her spot.
Coach Calvin Head calls a timeout. Up 14, 34-20. 3:06 to go in the third quarter. And Greenwood get a bucket, but Bowling Green answer right back.
These Lady Gators, they have got to figure it out if they want to contend in this game right now. The lead has gone up to 14, and the Lady Purples, they're not slowing down. They have been forcing shots. If nothing else, this is a game for the Lady Purples to lose at this point in time, the way that they're playing and the way that the Lady Gators are playing.
Score update into the third quarter. Barron County leads Cumberland County 45-32 in a huge fourth region matchup. Trojanettes not having many issues with Cumberland County as of late. Here's Greenwood with it. Now Lily Clark on the left side. Clark finds some space. And they get Woods on the foul.
Coach Ed has no problem going halfway on the court screaming at his ladies to play defense the way he wants them to play it.
2:58 to go in the third. Hendricks inbounds to Boozer. Back to Hendricks. Hendricks in the paint. A jumper. Won't go. Rebound by Ware. Here's Graves. Graves loses it in the backcourt, gets it back.
Ooh, she barely got it across the line.
Finds Galloway and out of bounds off of Greenwood. Ball goes to the Lady Purples. 2:38 to go in the third quarter. 34-20, still a 14-point game. Greenwood need a stop here. The inbound pass from Stroh, lobs it up to Woods. Davenport finds Stroh for three, splashes in.
Oh, good shot. She's hit nothing but threes tonight.
9 points, all threes for Stroh. Hendricks through the middle, bounce pass to Morrison, puts it up and in.
That needs to be the key right now. Morrison and Hendricks just need to keep bouncing it off each other at this moment.
37-22, 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Davenport, left side three, won't go. Rebound by Woods, back to Davenport. Bowling Green get another possession. Ware in the middle. Ware takes a dribble, muscling to the basket, off the backboard. Spidell bumps into Woods, and Spidell called for the offensive foul.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
Molly Spidell called for the shoulder bump there. As the lead is now 15 for Bowling Green with 1:47 to go in the third. Davenport, inbound pass, finds Woods. Over to Galloway. Stroh pops another three, won't go. Rebound by Spidell. Bounces it up to Tandy. Now here's Hendricks. Hendricks. Bounce pass over to Morrison. 1.5 to go in the quarter. Long pass, intercepted away by Galloway. Excuse me, that's Stroh. And the foul called on Greenwood.
Great defensive pressure, great ball movement there for a minute, and they almost had a good pass. Oh.
Sorry about the technical difficulties. Back with you here at the Swamp at Greenwood. Tandy coming through the lane, and a bunch of contact there in the middle. They call Tandy for the offensive foul. 54 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bowling Green ball in the closing seconds of the quarter. Back to Graves at the logo, over to Davenport left side. Here's Graves. Graves through the middle. Back out to Davenport. Graves thought about the three, inside to Carly Smith. Smith Can't get it to go. Rebound by Boozer. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Hendricks through the lane for Greenwood. Out to Tandy for three. Bounces off the back of the iron. Galloway secures the rebound. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Galloway through the middle. And they call the foul on who? And they do get Wilcutt.
She was still kind of moving her feet there when she was setting up for that charge. It was a good attempt at taking the charge.
Ariana Galloway at the free throw line. First free throw attempt of the season. And she knocks it down. $16-point lead now for Bowling Green. Galloway converts on both.
Way to start your first free throw shots right there. Get your first two.
5 seconds to go in the quarter. Hendricks behind the line in a trap. The jump ball called with 0.2 seconds to go in the quarter. The Hendricks inbound ball stays with Greenwood. Wilcutt doesn't get the shot off, and that's how the third quarter will end. 39-22 is the score. A 17-point lead for Bowling Green. We'll be back here for the fourth quarter on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Here's 5 ways to keeping your Toyota running smoothly. Get long life out of your vehicle. Make sure you're checking and changing your oil. If your tires look like this, that's not good. Is your vehicle slow to start? Let us check your battery. Stop in, let us check your brakes. It's very important to make sure all your fluids are topped off. When you're ready to get your car serviced, come see the team at Toyota Bowling Green.
Welcome back to the Swamp at Greenwood. About ready to get started in the fourth quarter. I want to remind you, for more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has stood as a symbol of trust and stability in our communities. Edmonton State Bank, life happens, and we're right here. Bowling Green open up a 17-point lead. Not looking good for the Lady Gators here going into the fourth. What do they need to do to get back in it?
They're going to have to keep playing the same defense that they've been playing, but they're going to have to. It's just their shot selections haven't been exactly what they wanted. Hendricks and Morrison, they're playing well, getting the ball back and forth to each other. But that defense of the Purples, the Lady Purples are just playing a tough defense on them, and they just can't get the shot selections that they want and can't get those rebounds put back up the way they want to.
Bowling Green start the fourth quarter with the ball. Here's Stroh with it over to Davenport. Davenport through the middle. Back out to Carly Smith. Hands it to Stroh. Stroh pass to Anaya Smith. Now here's Pratt back in the game on 4 fouls. Carly Smith backed up to the logo. Finds Davenport. Davenport through the lane off the backboard. Rebound by Siminovich of Greenwood. Hendricks coming the other way. Pass up to Paget. Now here's Clark. Clark finds Wilcutt inside for Greenwood. Wilcutt takes a dribble. Back to Paget for the jumper. Won't go. Anaya Smith comes down with the rebound. Ainsley Hendricks, the only starter in the game for Greenwood.
Made a major shift up.
Here's Bowling Green now with possession. Pratt on the right side. Down to Stroh. Stroh lays it up and in. Our first non-3 of the night. Greenwood with it. Hendricks on the right side. Over to Wilcutt. Wilcutt turns around, pivots. The jumper won't go. Anaya Smith comes down with the rebound. Long pass. Pratt chases it, saves it. And Carly Smith called for the travel.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not on that side of the court and I'm not a ref. I wouldn't want to be. But it didn't look like a travel to me.
15 turnovers for Greenwood and make it 16. As Lily Paget throws it out of bounds, it'll be Bowling Green ball right at the baseline.
Definitely don't want to be in that position at this point in time right now. You're down 19 points. You need to communicate a little better and getting the passes to where they need to be, and everybody needs to be on the same page.
Here's Pratt with it at the logo for Bowling Green. Now Davenport from the left side, dribbling the baseline. And they call Davenport for the offensive foul. 41-22, Bowling Green open up a 19-point lead. Here's Hendricks with it for Greenwood. Hendricks stolen away by Stroh. Stroh coming the other way for Bowling Green. Stroh makes a move. Pass out to Carly Smith. Pass to Stroh. Hands it to Davenport back at the logo. Here's Shayna Pratt. Pratt over to Stroh. Stroh finds Anaya Smith in the middle. Smith puts it off the glass and in.
They need to keep taking advantage of the height difference and everything with getting with Smith underneath the boards.
21-point lead now for Bowling Green as Spidell gets the bucket in the and one. (43-24), 5:21 to go. Spidell, a chance for the three-point play, goes in.
Spidell, who usually averages 14 points a game, hadn't been able to get the ball in the hole like she wanted to.
Here's Stroh up to Anaya Smith. Pass down low, off the hands of Lily Clark. Ball stays with Bowling Green. A lob pass from Stroh up to Anaya Smith, who towers over Siminovich. And a travel called on the ground by Camber Morgan. It'll be Bowling Green ball under the basket. 5:02 to go. Stroh finds Davenport up top. Stroh on the left side. Finds Carly Smith down low. Smith hands it to Anaya Smith for another two.
Good passing, good ball movement. Way to get the ball down to Smith to get those points under the basket.
Clark over on the left side, a long pass to Hendricks. Hendricks pops a three off the rim, goes out of bounds. Bowling Green ball. A 20-point lead now for the Purples, 45-25. 4:39 to go. And the Lady Purples have their sights set on another 14th District W.
They're ready to keep it going with the 5-0 record in the district.
There's Pratt on the right side to Davenport. Davenport working through traffic. Here's Carly Smith over to Pratt. Pratt hands to Anaya Smith, finds Stroh. Stroh, the screen. Back to Carly Smith. Davenport. Bowling Green showing off the ball movement. Anaya Smith up top. Now here's Pratt. Shayna Pratt dribbles at the logo, stolen away by Molly Spidell in the backcourt. Pratt gets it back. Pratt weaves through the Greenwood defenders. Davenport a three won't go, and Molly Spidell comes down with the rebound.
Lady Purples were looking to take as much time off the clock as possible.
Spidell comes through the lane and draws the contact.
This is something that I feel like they should have been doing the whole game, is just getting it to the inside and getting to the free throw line.
Junie Stroh called for the foul. Spidell converts on the first free throw. 45-26, 3:37 to go in this one. Spidell Can't convert on the second. Lily Clark gets the offensive rebound for Greenwood. Takes it back to the line and pops a three. And Davenport comes down with the rebound. Stroh up the lane. Here's Woods. Back out to Stroh. Here's Davenport. Back over to Stroh. Bowling Green up 19. Just want to pass it around, but Stroh taking it inside to Hall, who puts it up and in.
Oh, good pass.
First points of the game for Zara Hall. Here's Camber Morgan over to Clark. Spidell on the right. Throws it off of Woods, and Stroh comes up with it for Bowling Green. Now Davenport, long pass to Woods. Woods up the left side, spin move. Woods, the hook shot goes in.
Oh, spin, hook, drop.
It is just all Lady Purples. 49-26, 2.5 minutes to go. Morrison back to the basket, bounce pass to Spidell, draws the contact.
Lady Purple see blood in the water, and they're going all for it.
They get Nariah Woods for the foul. Spidell misses the first.
Just hasn't been Spidell's night when it comes to putting as many points on the board as she's used to. Her or Hendricks as well hasn't put up the amount of points that she's used to putting up.
Spidell drops the second. 2:29 to go in this game, and it's a 22-point lead for Bowling Green. Here's Graves with it. Over to Kaylin Logan on the left side. Here's Micah Wells. Graves over to Woods. Woods through the lane. Back out to Stroh. Stroh can't get the pass. Looking for Graves, and Greenwood take it away. It's Camber Morgan. Now Clark on the left side. 2 minutes to go. Clark
still trying to get them in line.
Seminovic stolen away by Stroh. Stroh pass up to Logan, who can't corral it. Ball goes back to Greenwood with 1:44 to go.
Stroh must be done. She's done for the evening with hand claps.
Lillian Holder with it for Greenwood. Now here's Aaliyah Seminovic. Inside to Wilcutt. Wilcutt draws the contact. Will go to the line.
I love to see the continued fight in the Lady Gators. Even though the score is what it is and they know that they're not going to win this one, they're still fighting as if it's the first quarter.
First shot from Wilcutt goes down. Her first point of the night. 1:32 to go in this game. Emery Wilcutt is a 40% free throw shooter. Puts it off the rim on the second shot. Here's Graves with it for Bowling Green. Graves over to Galloway. With a Logan. Logan on the right side. Puts it up and in.
She had to make up for missing that pass that she got in earlier.
Gators coming the other way. Holder with it. 1 minute to go. Looking for Wilcutt on the pass, a jump ball. Possession stays with Greenwood. 55 seconds left. There's Lillian Holder inbounding on the baseline. Looking for Camber Morgan up top. Here's Morgan, pass over to Seminovic. Finds Wilcutt. Wilcutt on the right side, Morgan. Morgan working on Graves, picks up the dribble. Here's Holder. Holder up the right side. A floater, rims out.
Not afraid to take it to the hole. through a floater, almost like Kareem.
And Kaylin Logan called for another foul. Lillian Holder goes to the line for Greenwood, misses the first. 36 seconds to go. Bowling Green have their sights set on a win here as Holder misses both. Out of bounds. Ball stays with Greenwood under the basket. Bowling Green have a matchup at the arena tomorrow night against Owensboro. Holder, the inbound pass up to Semenovic. Here's Clark. Camber Morgan falls on it out of bounds, and Bowling Green ball, 31 seconds to go. Logan inbounds to Graves. Graves takes it past half court. Bowling Green may just now dribble it out. Here's Woods. Graves on the right side. Finds Logan up top. 10 seconds to go. Kaylin Logan has it poked away. Gets it back. 5 seconds, and Bowling Green will dribble it out. The Lady Purples, a convincing win here at the Swamp tonight. The Lady Purples beat the Lady Gators 51-28. We'll be back for the Don Franklin postgame show here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
I want to buy this truck, man. This is perfect.
It is a beautiful truck. Do you want to see the inside?
Is it available?
Yeah, sure is.
Is it available?
I just said it was.
Hey, how many miles has it got on it?
Just over 30,000 miles. Still practically new.
But it's got rain on it.
What? Do you want to see the inside? Do you have any questions?
No. I have to think about it. Also, it has rain on it.
Selling your car shouldn't be a pain. Bring your vehicle out to Toyota Bowling Green and we'll make sure you get taken care of.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally by people you know and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
At Warren RECC and NCTC, we offer fast, reliable, high-speed fiber internet service in Warren, Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. NCTC is 75-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet service with a hometown touch, starting as low as $64.95 a month with no contract required. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, check out WRECC.com/internet and sign up today.
How many miles are on it?
Man, I lost count, but runs great. Do you want it or not?
I think I'll pass.
Welcome back to the post-game show presented by Don Franklin Bowling Green Kia postgame here on the Seven Mountains Sports Network. Logan Blanford, Sean Hampton with you. Well, Bowling Green, a convincing win tonight here at the Swamp. We can look at our stats here. Free throws for both teams. Bowling Green 12 of 15 from the line. Greenwood 6 of 12. Rebounds, Bowling Green 29-20 for Greenwood. Turnovers, 16 for Bowling Green, 20 for Greenwood. And then 15 fouls on Bowling Green compared to 14 for Greenwood. So all around, a solid defensive masterclass by Calvin Head's Purples tonight.
Oh yeah, he played defense just exactly the way that he wanted to. Out of the points that were scored by the Lady Gators, you had Hendricks who had 7. Tandy had 1 point. Spidell had 9. Buser with 3 points. Morrison 3 points and 7 rebounds. Spidell had 9 points and 5 rebounds. Wilcutt had 1 point on the night. You look at the Lady Purples, you had Woods with 4 points and 3 rebounds. Pratt had 2 points and 1 rebound. Graves 1 point, 1 rebound. Galloway 2 points, 2 rebounds. Logan had 2 points. Juniper Stroh 11 points and 5 rebounds on the night. Carly Smith 9 points, 4 rebounds. Maddie Davenport 10 points, 2 rebounds. Anaya Smith had 6 points, 4 rebounds. Corey Ware 2 points, 3 rebounds, and Zara Hall had 2 points and 4 rebounds. They always spread those rebounds around when it comes to the Lady Purples. The Lady Purples are always crashing the boards as a whole team unit.
Absolutely, and they pride themselves on that defensive identity. And we're going to get our player of the game, Junie Stroh, coming up for an interview as Big Hamp hands off the mic to Junie Stroh. Junie Stroh, congrats, our player of the game here tonight. Just what would you say about your all's performance as a team?
We just really decided to start trusting Coach. In this past week, we've really been working on what we showcase best today. And so I just really say, just Coach, he's really helped us.
11 points for you tonight. You had the 3 threes going early, kind of got you all a lot of momentum. Kind of describe, how important it is for you all to get those 3-point shots while, also being able to stop, everybody on defense.
I think it's really important to get our 3 going because I feel like once that gets going, it kind of, how people say offense builds on defensive stops builds on offense. So once we get that stop on defense, just producing those 3s on offense really just gets us going.
Looking forward, y'all got Owensboro tomorrow. Be another good test for you guys. We're in the business end of the season now. February, that's the month. Get another district win here, 5-0. Just how important is it to keep winning these games, especially these district games?
It's really important just to stack our days. Towards the end of the season, we just need to start getting more wins and gaining momentum for the region tournament so we can make a run in region.
All right, well, thanks for the time, Junie. Congratulations on the win. Go enjoy it with your team, and we'll see you next time.
See you.
Go ahead and send it to a break. We'll take a break here on the Seven Mountains Sports Network. Be back for Bowling Green and Greenwood Boys Edition.
At Warren RECC and NCTC, we offer fast, reliable, high-speed fiber internet service in Warren, Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. NCTC is 75-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet service with a hometown touch, starting as low as $64.95 a month with no contract required. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, check out wrecc.com/internet and sign up today.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Welcome back to the Seven Mountains Sports Network, Bowling Green and Greenwood Boys Edition coming up here, and this is set to be a barn burner of a district matchup here in this 14th district. The last time these two teams met, Greenwood got the better of Bowling Green by a score of or by a 10 points. 10-point win for Greenwood, and so Bowling Green, off a huge win against Warren Central, going to try and get revenge here on the Gators here at the Swamp. I'm Logan Blanford, been joined by Big Hamp as he makes his way back up the stairs, and we're going to have a fun one tonight. Greenwood, Bowling Green at the Swamp. Bowling Green, after losing by 10 last time to Greenwood, have been looking forward to this one ever since it. We got Coach Head now joining us for a quick interview, so we're going to get him and get his thoughts on the Lady Purples win over Greenwood before we get into the boys game. All right, Coach, congrats on the win. Big win for you all. Undefeated in district play. Just got to keep going. Just kind of, thoughts on the game.
Yeah, I thought our kids did extremely well with our game plan, and Angela Hendricks and Morrison and Spidell are tough covers, and if Tandy gets going there, she's tough too. So I thought defensively we did a pretty good job, and we made some tweaks offensively too that helped. But very proud of the valiant effort of our girls, and we had on our mind to come in and try to clinch that #1 outright seed, and they did it. So I'm very, very proud of them.
Yeah, you guys pretty much, or you were able to shut down Hendricks for the most part. I mean, as much as you can of a player like that. Y'all really keyed in on her. And just kind of focus all around. I know how much you preach defense to your girls, and they did a pretty good job of it tonight.
They did. Listen, she's good. She's really good, actually, and so she requires a lot of our attention. And she got loose a couple of times. I think sometimes some of those shots she just missed, but I thought we wore her down, and she made plays too and got some of her other teammates going, and they got some easy shots. But you got to pick your poison. She's such a skilled player, so. Again, we threw a lot of bodies at her, and I think we wore her down. And so I'm really proud of our girls for sticking to the game plan.
Owensboro will be a good test for you all tomorrow. Quick thoughts on that one?
Yeah, short turnaround. We excited to play them. They've had a lot of success in the third region the last few years, so excited to see how we bounce back from tonight and make sure we continue to move forward and get better.
Well, thanks, Coach, for coming up, joining us on our post-game show here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network. We'll take a quick break and be back for Greenwood Bowling Green boys.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally by people you know and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Welcome back into the Swamp here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network. Just about set for Bowling Green against Greenwood. Boys go to battle coming up. And as we were talking about before we had the Coach Head interview, Greenwood a 10-point win over Bowling Green in their last meeting. Bowling Green coming in looking for some revenge tonight.
Yeah, Bowling Green's definitely looking for a little bit of revenge for tonight. Greenwood beat them for the first time in program history when they won. Isaiah Summers is a baller, and that is one that they're going to have to watch for.
Yeah, and if you're Bowling Green, you're in the clouds coming off that win against Warren Central, handing them only their second loss of the season. So now, that momentum may be gone because we had the 10-day snow break. So that was very ill time for Coach Sherrill. But look, maybe they still have that. Maybe they've been, they got that big win. Now they've had some rest. Maybe this could be a turning point in this season for this Bowling Green team because, these next two district games, Greenwood and South Morton, are pretty much must win if they don't want to be the 4 seed. So very important here for the Purples.
Definitely important for the Purples to play the type of game that they play and to like you said, they just came off of a big win before they got stalled out a little bit by the snow. But that win was major. But I think that snowfall was a good thing for them, so that they don't have such a man, for the lack of words, to have such a high
quick turnaround.
And they lose sight into what it is that they're trying to do.
Gives them time to kind of bring them back to earth a little bit.
Yes, because you know sometimes you get that Super Bowl hangover or whatever, a championship hangover, and they could have very well gotten that winning a tough game by a very, very tough Warren Central Dragons team.
We'll go ahead and take a quick break here at our pregame show on the Seven Mountain Sports Network. Be back for more.
At Warren RECC and NCTC, we offer fast, reliable, high-speed fiber internet service in Warren, Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. NCTC, a 75-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet service with a hometown touch, starting as low as $64.95 a month with no contract required. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, check out WRECC.com/internet and sign up today.
Here's 5 ways to keeping your Toyota running smoother. Get long life out of your vehicle. Make sure you're checking and changing your oil. If your tires look like this, that's not good. Is your vehicle slow to start? Let us check your battery. Stop in, let us check your brakes. It's very important to make sure all your fluids are topped off. When you're ready to get your car serviced, come see the team at Toyota Bowling Green.
Welcome back to the Swamp here at Greenwood High School. Greenwood against Bowling Green coming up. Let's take a look at our team comparisons. And if we compare these two sides, Bowling Green against Greenwood, they're going to be pretty even in a lot of categories here. Greenwood comes in at 16-4, Bowling Green 12-9. Points per game, Greenwood's putting up 69 points per game compared to Bowling Green's 63. And rebounds per game, Bowling Green slightly leads 30-29. Field goal percentage, it's Greenwood 48-45, and then 3-point percentage is pretty much dead even. Bowling Green actually 0.3% above Greenwood. Greenwood just takes such a high volume of three-pointers. Probably the math there, but regardless, I mean that should tell you two very even sides tonight. This one could go either way.
This one could definitely go either way. Like you said, two teams who are very close in comparisons, but those small things that they do better than one another, they need to take advantage of those and move up on those if they can. Like you said, Bowling Green up just a little bit on the rebounding. If Greenwood Gators could just out-rebound a little bit, they could still stay in and put another win on them.
Go ahead and get into our players to watch, beginning with Bowling Green, and it's none other than the freshman phenom Anthony Davis for the Purples. He is averaging 13.8 points per game, 7.8 rebounds, and he's a 50% free throw shooter, shoots 22% from three-point range. Anthony Davis really is the heart and soul of this Purples team already as a freshman.
As a freshman, we've already talked about him taking the football team to state championship. Now he's trying to do the same thing in basketball. He scored 19 points against a tough defensive Central team when they played them here just a little while ago. He leads the team in scoring right now in district play. He is a phenomenal player, and if he can get hot and if he can stay on task, a man that's shooting 14 points a game, 8 rebounds a game, if he stays on track with that, he's going to continue to do what he does and keep lifting these Purples.
And our player to watch for Greenwood is Martell Tuttle, who had a great game before the snow break against South Warren. He went off for 19 points against the Spartans, and when I talked to Coach McCoy after that, he was like, yeah, we need that from Martell every single game. And it hasn't always been there this season, but they're going to need that from him again tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely. He will be a great addition into helping Isaiah Summers do his thing and take some of the pressure off of Summers. Tuttle doing what he did against again another tough team in South Warren, scoring 19 points is nothing short than phenomenal. And as long as he brings that into this game right here, he'll keep the Greenwood Gators still in contention against the Purples.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. We'll go ahead and take a quick break on our pregame show here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network. Be back for tip-off. Don't go anywhere.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally by people you know and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to the Swamp. Greenwood against Bowling Green coming up here very shortly. Let's get into starters. Starting with Bowling Green, it'll be number 3, the junior guard Braylon Anderson. Number 5, freshman forward Anthony Davis. Number 10, junior forward Embry Dotson. Number 13, sophomore forward Chance Doyle. And number 15, sophomore guard Hudson Akins. Going over to the Gators, it's number 1, the junior guard Cash Sampson. Number 2, junior forward Martell Tuttle. Number 21, senior forward Isaiah Summers. Number 24, senior forward Landon Metter. And number 30, sophomore forward Ethan York for Greenwood. Get into some keys to the game, shall we, Big Hamp? Start with Greenwood. What do you think? What do you think with Gators?
Greenwood, I think that, one, with them, they need to come into this game knowing that they beat South Warren, another powerful team. Knowing that they can win a game against Bowling Green Purples like they did the last time, but don't take them for granted. Come in, play their style of basketball, play their game of basketball, and take advantage of anything that the Purples give them.
I think for Bowling Green, you just can't give Greenwood open looks from 3 because they will punish you and have been for the past month or so. I mean, all of January, they shot the ball lights out. I mean, ever since they came back, I don't know what they did in California. They must win some three-point shooting camp out there in San Diego. But ever since then, I mean, they have come out shooting lights out. And so you can't give them many open looks because you got York, Kennedy, Sampson who can hit it, Tuttle who can hit it, Summers who can get going. Yep. So, I mean, they're just a plethora of guys that can hit. And so for Bowling Green, you just got to be on top of that defensively. Got to.
If you don't stop some of those main players like Summers, like Tuttle, like Kennedy, you got to put a stop to that. And if they put that full court press defense on like they do and just keep playing, they'll do all right.
Starters about to be announced on the floor. Hamp, I like our student section and our crowds tonight.
Yes, the student sections. I'm loving what I'm seeing across over here at the Greenwood Gators side.
We got a camo theme here at Greenwood.
Camo theme, and I love it. I love it.
Greenwood always, they always bring it, especially at the home games.
They do.
Bowling Green, small visiting crowd here.
They do. It's very much smaller than what I would have anticipated, but I guess because of the snow and everything, some people are like, I don't want to get out anyway, it's too cold. Maybe they feel like that Bowling Green's just going to win or going to lose, I don't know, but the student section isn't as thick as it used to be, but Greenwood definitely got it filled almost all the way up to the top of the rafters.
Greenwood starters about to be announced. Coach McCoy in the suit coat tonight, as he does for all the district games.
Got that classic look.
Now the Swamp about to explode as their starters about to be announced. Let's talk about Bowling Green for a second. Coached by D.G. Sherrill. I mean, it has just been such progress for them this season as he pushes Embry Dotson away from the puddle in the court. But, I mean, what Coach Sherrill continues to be able to do for Bowling Green, this team just from where they were at the beginning of December has just improved massively.
Oh, yeah, they have improved significantly from where they were start of the year. They're doing a lot better than a lot of people thought that they were going to do being as young as they are. And they're just pushing it out. I talked to Coach Sherrill earlier in the year. I was like, make these guys run these stairs or something. Make them run these stadiums. Put some heart in them. And, man, I don't know what he's done to them, but they got a lot of heart right now.
There's an undeniable energy here in the Swamp tonight, and we are about to get underway. Greenwood and Bowling Green. Tip-off goes out of bounds. And who did it go off of? Refs trying to figure out. They're going to say Greenwood ball.
Nobody knew for a second there. It's like, who hit it? Who did it?
Tuttle will come over to inbound for the Gators. I tell you, Ham, I am so excited to see this matchup play out. Such an interesting dynamic, two colliding styles of basketball. And here's Summers starting off for Greenwood, up to Sampson. Pass to Tuttle on the left side. Tuttle finds Summers. Now out to Sampson. Sampson driving through. York open top of the key off the side of the rim. Metter rebounds, hands it to Tuttle, who puts it up for two.
That's what they have to continue to do. Get those rebounds and put them right back up, man. Keep going for it.
Martell Tuttle, our player to watch, gets the scoring going for Greenwood. Bowling Green, first possession of the game. It's Davis, guarded by Tuttle. Davis hands off to Anderson. And now here's Doyle. Doyle hands to Akins. Akins spinning through the lane. Hudson Akins puts it up for two.
Good move by Hudson.
And a whistle blown. Not really sure what the whistle was for there.
I missed that one. Yeah, I'm a little confused by what happened on that one.
Greenwood up the right side. Here's Sampson. Gets the screen from Metter. Sampson finds Metter down low for two. Landon Metter, the big post presence for Greenwood. So good at creating space and opportunities for others on the floor. Akins has an open three and splashes it.
Akins is looking to get started early tonight.
First three-pointer of the game belongs to Hudson Akins of the Purples. Now here's Tuttle. Another hand to Metter. Metter blocked by Doyle. Here's Dotson the other way for Bowling Green. Anderson has an open three. Off the rim, Metter stretches out for the rebound. Metter, long pass up to Sampson, who's able to corral it on the side. And Sampson into two Purple defenders, lays it in.
All about the money on that shot right there. Cash Sampson with a great shot.
And another whistle blown. They just bring the inbound back. 6-5 Greenwood lead. Here's Akins with it. Akins down to Anderson on the right side. Here's Dotson. Akins on the left side. A left side jumper hits the net. And Summers with the rebound for Greenwood. Tuttle fakes the pass. Goes through the lane. Lays it off the glass and in.
Tuttle starting off where he left off.
A replay brought to you by Toyota Bowling Green as Martell Tuttle walks through the paint and puts it off the glass. He's got a chance for the three-point play now.
Tuttle, a 59% free throw shooter, misses that one.
An 8-5 lead for Greenwood. Here's Davis with it now over to Anderson on the right side. Braylon Anderson working on Metter. Anderson back up to Anthony Davis. Pops a three off the back of the iron. York stretches out for the rebound. Pass to Sampson. Sampson fakes the pass. Tuttle puts it off the glass and in.
Good pass under the basket, getting it to Tuttle.
Martell Tuttle already getting going early with 6 points. He's got 3 buckets. 5 minutes to go in the first. It's 10-5 for Greenwood. Davis finds a cutting Dotson who puts it off the window and won't go. York comes down with the rebound. Ethan York finding Summers on the left. Summers back to York, pops a three, and he's getting going now. Ethan York, and a timeout called by D.G. Sherrill.
These Gators are getting on a roll right now.
We'll take a quick break as the timeout unfolds. We'll come back here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally by people you know and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to the Swamp. Bowling Green ball out of the timeout. An 8-point lead for the Gators, 13-5. It's Akins with it for Bowling Green at the logo. Hudson Akins gets the screen from Davis. Akins through the lane, puts it up, won't go. Chaz Huff comes down with the rebound. Here's Huff over to Tuttle. Tuttle with the space. Tuttle puts it off the window and in.
Tuttle taking it to the hole. I'm telling you, he is already going.
Here's Orlando Davis into the game. Now over to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis through the lane, puts it in.
Oh, trick move there by Davis.
Anthony Davis gets on the scoreboard. 15-7 is the lead for Greenwood. Huff on the right side. Huff loses it. Stolen away. It's Christian Muhire, and Orlando Davis cleans it up.
Don't pass by Muhire behind the back to Davis, who puts it up and in.
Look at this. The pass over to Davis, and he gets to the line for the three-point play. That replay brought to you by Toyota of Bowling Green. And Orlando Davis converts on the three-point play. 15-10.
That's the way you want to start putting yourself back in play.
3:41 to go in the first quarter.
Wow, that was the fastest 5-second count.
Yeah,
Oh, no, that wasn't a 5-second violation.
No, I think it was York. May have. Oh, Muhire
slapped his hand
out of bounds.
Man, yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that.
And so it'll be Kennedy shooting at the line. And it was a technical.
Oh.
So they called the tee. And Kennedy knocks down both free throws. Didn't even realize Braden Kennedy was in the game until he's shooting at the line.
But a technical this early, it's way too early for technicals.
They called it on Christian Muhire, the only senior on this Bowling Green squad. Greenwood get the ball back. Here's Huff with it. Here's Sampson. Kennedy the three. Off the backboard. Rebound by Chaz Huff. Tries to get it back to Tuttle. Stolen away, and here come the Purples. Muhire. Back to Davis. It's Orlando Davis. Looking for Trey Thomas, who saves it. Now here's Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis pass to Thomas. Gives it to Muhire. Muhire cuts inside. Back to Thomas for three. Good.
Trey Thomas on the three with a hand in his face.
17-13 the score. 3:02 to go in the first quarter. The Drake Tabor is in the game now for Greenwood. Hill inbound. Tuttle and York take a seat for the Gators. Tabor into Kennedy. Kennedy at the left side. Kennedy finds it open. Chaz Huff, right wing three goes in.
Can't leave Chaz open out there like that. He'll huff and he'll puff and he'll put a three down.
The floater from Trey Thomas won't go. Rebound Summers coming up the other way. Summers through the lane, draws the contact.
Oh, I see why that was called. I see why that was called. Muhire was still moving a little bit, and he was leaning back before he got laid into it by Summers.
Isaiah Summers, first trip to the line of the night. Converts on the first. (21-13), 2:38 left in the first quarter. Second from Summers. Two and a half minutes to go in the first. Here's Anthony Davis. Davis lays it off the glass and in.
Muscled his way to the inside, put it off the backboard and in, man. Davis is playing like he's playing football.
Pass finds its way to Tabor down low, who gets the contact.
Pass got to him just a little too late there. He was wide open under that basket for a good little second there. He tried to get the ball called to him.
Orlando Davis called for the foul, sends Drake Tabor to the line for Greenwood. Tabor knocks down the first. 2:07 to go in the quarter. Anthony Davis and Jamari Staton come out for Bowling Green. Akins and Anderson come back in, and Tabor, second one off the back of the iron, saved by Bowling Green. Here's Orlando Davis on the left side. Almost loses it. Now here's Akins. Hudson Akins through the lane, spinning, and the foul called. They get Drake Tabor, who fouled the driving Hudson Akins.
Both teams can keep driving to the hole like they are, man, and get on the line there. Both teams are pretty good free throw shooters.
Braylon Anderson back up to Hudson Akins for a top-of-the-key three off the rim. Offensive rebound by Caleb Brooks. Anderson on the right side pops a three, splash! Braylon Anderson on the board.
He's been waiting for that shot all night. That's what he does.
Kennedy takes a long three, won't go. Here's Bowling Green coming the other way. It's Trey Thomas. Purples trail by 5. Brooks in the middle, past Orlando Davis, runs into Metter, and they get Metter for the foul. 23-18 the score, 1:07 to go in the first.
Both teams are putting points up pretty fast.
Inbound pass from Orlando Davis over to Trey Thompson. Now here's Braylon Anderson. Akins. To Thomas. Orlando Davis, a turnaround jumper won't go. Rebound by Chaz Huff. Swing pass to Kennedy. Now here's Huff. Kennedy on the right side, 38 seconds. Kennedy gets a screen from York. Looking for York down low. Pass goes out of bounds.
Oh,
and they say Greenwood ball.
Man, looked like it went off of Greenwood's hands, but I'm not a ref. They're down there. I'm up here.
Tabor inbound pass to Caden Graves, spinning his way to the basket. Graves puts it up, won't go. Rebound by Akins. And here's Thomas. 15 seconds to go. Bowling Green can hold for the last shot of the quarter. Here's Akins. Guarded up top by Tabor. Akins. Pass to Thomas. Thomas a three. Splashes. And as time expires in the first quarter, Bowling Green get the three, and it's 23-21 Greenwood. We'll be back after this for the second quarter on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Welcome back to the Swamp here at Greenwood High School. Let's take a look at that quarter-ending three-pointer by Trey Thomas of Bowling Green, brought to you by Toyota of Bowling Green. Thomas takes it from the right side right before time expires. Akins with the assist, and Bowling Green got the play they wanted to end the quarter. 2-point game here, Big Ham. This is a fun one.
Man, I didn't think it was going to be at 2 points because the way the Gators came out, they were just hitting and going and going and going, and somehow Bowling Green was able to slow that momentum down and gain a little bit of for themselves. So I'm looking to see a little bit more of the same action, some more 20 points or more put up again the way that they're playing.
Bowling Green start the second quarter with the ball, and it's Anthony Davis. Pass over to Akins. Bowling Green slowing down the tempo. Here's Anderson back to Akins. Gets the screen from Doyle. Akins puts it off the window, won't go. Pinballs around. And it's going to be off of Greenwood. Possession stays with Bowling Green. "17 seconds tick off the clock in the second quarter. Dotson, the inbound pass, finds Akins inside, and a quick shot won't go. Rebound by Tuttle. A three from York on the left side. Bounces out. Summers, the offensive rebound, puts it back up and in. There's Anthony Davis over on the left side. Pass to Hudson Akins. Akins stands at the logo. Dotson. Long pass to Akins, who has to go up for it. Akins guarded by Sampson. Now the switch. Akins gets the screen from Doyle. Back over to Anderson. A long three from Braylon Anderson off the rim, and it goes out of bounds. Possession to Greenwood.
Shooting those long three jumpers. He could have scooted in just a little bit. Made his shot selection just a bit better. Made the percentage of getting it a bit better as well.
25-21, 6:45 to go in the second. Here's Isaiah Summers for Greenwood. Through the middle, Summers off the glass, won't go. Ball bounces around to Anthony Davis. Long pass up to Braylon Anderson, who puts it up for two.
Good pass.
Summers back with it for Greenwood. Now York over to Tuttle. Finds Metter inside. Metter off the side of the rim. Rebound by Chance Doyle. Comes Anthony Davis the other way. Doyle goes to the floor. A three from Anderson goes down.
And why not take that wide open three-point shot?
And Bowling Green have the lead for the first time since early in this game. It's 26-25, and Cash Sampson immediately answers.
It's time to cash this check, and he did it.
Akins at the logo for Bowling Green. Now here's Anthony Davis. Hands to Braylon Anderson. Doyle top of the key. Hands to Dotson. Anderson, a long three-pointer, gets it again. Braylon Anderson on fire.
Call him butter because he is on a roll right now.
29-27 is the lead for Bowling Green. Sampson over to York. Back to Sampson. Summers, long pass to York. Long three from York off the front of the rim. And that's off Martell Tuttle. Ball goes back to Bowling Green. Coach McCoy wants a foul on the three-pointer from York. Here's a replay of that last three from Braylon Anderson. He shot that from Nashville, Big Hand.
Dropping big threes.
Trey Thomas with it for Bowling Green now. Purples lead by 2. Thomas pass over to Akins. There's Anthony Davis. To Braylon Anderson. A 3. That one rims out. Rebound, Martell Tuttle. Gators coming the other way. Tuttle spinning. Pass to York. York driving inside and draws the contact. Hudson Akins called for the foul. Landon Metter will inbound under his own basket. Gators trail by 2. Tuttle back to Metter inside. Metter loses it. Rolls out of bounds. Bowling Green ball.
That was a good plan he had right there. It was a good pass.
Second turnover on Greenwood this game. 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Thomas with it now. Over to Anthony Davis. Hands to Anderson. Chance Doyle, top of the key. Thomas. Davis. Akins thought about the long 3 inside to Doyle. Chance Doyle back to Thomas. Thomas through the lane, puts it off the window and in.
Good patience by the Purples there. Great defense by the Gators. They kept them from getting the ball up, but they were patient enough to not just shoot up any old shot.
Hand off to Summers. Tuttle on the left side. Sampson on the right. Sampson trying to get a screen from Metter. Sampson, mid-range jumper, splashes through.
Cha-ching. 2 more.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis of Bowling Green. Offensive foul called on Davis. 31-29, 3:29 to go in the first half. Greenwood ball, they trail by 2.
Took Davis out of the game, pure frustration on his face. Felt like he didn't cause that charge.
Metter fakes the screen, and Metter loses the ball. Possession back to Bowling Green.
Bowling Green has really slowed the Gators down. They're not moving the way that they were moving here just a little while ago in the first quarter.
Here's Thomas directing traffic for the Purples. Tuttle and Huff make their way to the scorer's table for Greenwood. Akins with it on the right side. Akins at the baseline, puts up a floater that goes down.
Nice move by Akins.
33-29. Summers a corner 3 for Greenwood, rattles in. Isaiah Summers responds for Greenwood. A step back 3 from Akins, air ball. Muir rebound and puts it in.
Great rebound from Muir right there. Put back after getting that.
3-point lead for Bowling Green. Here's Metter. And a foul called. And they get Akins for Bowling Green. 2:19 to go in the first half. 35-32, Bowling Green. Tuttle through the middle and is fouled.
They managed to slow Tuttle down. He started off pretty fast in this game. They managed to slow him down just a little bit, but he was able to make himself get to the line this time.
Here's Tuttle at the free throw line. Tuttle knocks down the first. 2:18 to go in the first half. Orlando Davis called for that foul on Tuttle. Tuttle will get the ball back for a second shot. Martell Tuttle already picking up where he left off against South Warren. He's got 10 points in this one. Thomas coming the other way for Bowling Green. Thomas guarded by Huff. Back out to Orlando Davis. Thomas. Dribbling right side. Jamari Staten coming through. Now over to Thomas. Hands to Orlando Davis. Davis almost loses it, and a double dribble called on Orlando Davis.
Yeah, he's looking confused, but I'm sure he's not confused. That was definitely a double dribble on that one.
Kennedy with it for Bowling Green. It's a second turnover on the Purples. Bounce pass into Tuttle. Tuttle spinning in the middle. Tuttle, a floater, won't go. Rebound Dotson. Minute and a half to go in the first half. Thomas. Staten. Back up to Embry Dotson. Running through, finds Muhire down low. Muhire puts it off the window and in.
He created his own space under that basket because the Gators had it all locked up down there, but he created his own space to get that basket.
Huff over to York. Pops a three from the swamp. And won't go. Rebound by Christian Muhire. Racing down the other way. Puts in another.
He's on fire right now, Muhire.
Let's take a look at that replay. Brought to you by Toyota Bowling Green. Christian Muhire goes coast to coast and puts it up and in and gets the foul. Christian Muhire goes to the line, a 59% free throw shooter.
Man on fire, Muhire.
Knocks it down. 6-point lead for Bowling Green, 40-34 with 1:01 to go in the first half. Summers inbounds to Kennedy. Kennedy over to Summers. Summers right side. Down low to Metter, and they call the foul on Bowling Green. Christian Muhire going to get that call.
Tough physical defense down there. He was trying to keep him out of the paint down there, you know, trying to keep him from getting it down low.
49 seconds to go in the half. First shot from Landon Metter goes down.
And everybody knows Metter is a force down low, so he was trying to keep him out of there. It's a little too handsy.
Landon Metter, a 69% free throw shooter. He knocks down both on this trip. And Coach McCoy, out of the free throws, calls a timeout. We'll be back after this quick break here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
At Warren RECC and NCTC, we offer fast, reliable, high-speed fiber internet service in Warren, Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. NCTC is a 75-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet service with a hometown touch, starting as low as $64.95 a month with no contract required. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, check out WRECC.com/internet and sign up today.
Welcome back to the Swamp at Greenwood High School. Bowling Green leads Greenwood 40-36 with 49 seconds to go in the first half. And Greenwood nearly get a steal out of the inbound, but the foul called on Cash Sampson.
Great plan by the Gators there, the way that they surrounded the Purples. Were able to lock him up and was almost got that steal.
Inbound pass to Trey Thomas. 40 seconds to go in the half. Bowling Green. Now Thomas through the middle. Back out to Staten. Staten won't go. Rebound by Metter. Kennedy coming the other way for Greenwood. 27 seconds. Landed Metter at the top. Hands to Sampson. Summers, 20 seconds. Summers has Metter top of the key. Kennedy over to Summers, 10 seconds. Summers loses it, picked up by Sampson. Sampson floats it up, won't go. Summers to put back in. And that's how the first half will end. Bowling Green leads it 40-38. A thriller here at the Swamp. We'll be back for our Don Franklin halftime show here on the Seven Mountains Sports Network.
I want to buy this truck, man. This is perfect.
It is a beautiful truck. Do you want to see the inside?
Is it available?
Yeah, it sure is.
Is it available?
I just said it was.
Hey, how many miles has it got on it?
Just over 30,000 miles. Still practically new.
But it's got rain on it.
What? Do you want to see the inside? Do you have any questions?
No. I have to think about it. Also, it has rain on it.
Selling your car shouldn't be a pain. Bring your vehicle out to Toyota Bowling Green and we'll make sure you get taken care of.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally by people you know and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
At Warren RECC and NCTC, we offer fast, reliable, high-speed fiber internet service in Warren, Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. NCTC is 75-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet service with a hometown touch starting as low as $64.95 a month with no contract required. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, check out wrecc.com/internet and sign up today.
Here's 5 ways to keeping your Toyota running smoother. Get long life out of your vehicle. Make sure you're checking and changing your oil. If your tires look like this, that's not good. Is your vehicle slow to start? Let us check your battery. Stop in, let us check your brakes. It's very important to make sure all your fluids are topped off. When you're ready to get your car serviced, come see the team at Toyota Bowling Green.
Welcome back to the Don Franklin Bowling Green Kia halftime report of the Seven Mountains Sports Network. Logan Blanford, Sean Hampton with you here at the Swamp. Been a thriller in the first half. Bowling Green leads it by 2. Pretty good stuff. Let's look at these team comparisons. And, 2-point game, they're really about even in all categories. Free throws, Bowling Green only have 1 trip to the line all night. They're 2 for 2. Greenwood, 9 of 11. Rebounds, Greenwood lead the Purples 14-11. 5 turnovers on Greenwood compared to 2 for Bowling Green. And then 10 fouls committed by Bowling Green compared to just 3 for Greenwood.
Man, they're going to want to stay off of them fouls. Right now, going with the Purples, the visiting team, with the scores that they put up right now, Orlando Davis has 3 points. Braylon Anderson with 11, coming up with 3 threes already on the night. Anthony Davis, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Trey Thomas has 8 points. Christian Muhire, who went on fire, has 7 points and 2 rebounds at the moment. Hudson Akins has 7 points and 2 rebounds. Going to the home team, the Gators. Cash Simpson has cashed in 6 points at the moment. Martell Tuttle coming in where he left off a couple weeks ago, 10 points, 2 rebounds. Braden Kennedy, 2 points. Chaz Up, 3 points, 3 rebounds. Isaiah Summers with 9 points and 4 rebounds. I'm looking for him to bounce back here in just a little bit. Drake Tabor with 1 point. Landon Metter with 6 points and 3 rebounds, and we have Ethan York with 3 points and 2 rebounds as we are in the halftime right now, 38-40.
Yeah, I mean, been a very interesting first half. I mean, you know, Greenwood kind of got off to the hotter start, but then Bowling Green kind of grew into the game. And, you know, they opened up a 10-point lead at one point, but now it leads back to 2.
Oh, yeah, the Bowling Green Purples were down there for a minute. The Gators came out hot, ready to go. They were snagging Purples into the swamp left and right there for a minute. And then the Purples said no more, slowed them down a little bit, started putting up points themselves, getting into the hole. But if they don't be careful, they're going to start getting themselves into some foul trouble.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you look at that striking difference in the number of fouls. You know, Christian Muhir's on 3 fouls. He had the 1 technical. And then you got Orlando Davis, Anthony Davis, and Hudson Akins are all on 2. And, you know, for Greenwood, they have nobody on more than 1. So foul's not a problem for Greenwood right now. It's going to be Bowling Green that, you know, can they avoid running into that problem in the second half is going to be a key.
Yeah, the Greenwood Gators right now, if they just – they need more people to start, you know, jumping in a little bit more, going after those rebounds, making better shot selections. Don't rush anything. They're not down by nothing but 2 points. But I don't think that they should have in their head that just because they beat Bowling Green at home, that they're going to do it here at the Swamp. And Bowling Green, I know they're really wanting to take a win away home from here right now tonight.
We'll go ahead and take a quick break, come back for start of the second half here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally by people you know and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Welcome back to the Don Franklin Bowling Green Kia halftime report here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network. You know, about a couple of minutes till start of the second half, and we've got Bowling Green leading Greenwood 40-38. We'll go ahead and get into some scores from around the 4th region tonight. On the girls' side, Allen County Scottsville got a win over Macon County of Tennessee, 84-73. And Barron County got the better of Cumberland County, 63-49, in a huge region matchup there. And on the boys' side, Cumberland leading Barron 39-36, and then Allen County Scottsville leads Macon County 39-32. Both those games in the 3rd quarter as of right now.
You know, I love when our cousins are winning. That's what I call our neighbors. Our neighbors to the east, the north, the south, and the west. Those are our neighbors right there. I love it when we're winning against different opponents.
So back to this one here at the Swamp. I mean, this should be fireworks of a second half. I mean, you've got 2 teams that really, really need this one. Bowling Green 1-3 in district play. Greenwood 2-2. So, you know, regardless, whoever wins this is still gonna. Whoever loses this is still gonna have a losing record. And you know, if Bowling Green were to win it, you know, it would tie Bowling Green and Greenwood at 2-3, and then, you know, split the series of RPI would decide things. I think you've got South Warren in the mix there too. Don't know what's going on. Or that they play tomorrow, so it's weird having, you know, not another district game going on at the same time. But we'll be over at Warren Central tomorrow for that one, another big district game. But about a minute until we start the second half. Big Camp, previous second half a little bit. What are your thoughts?
Man, I'm just looking to see if the Purples are going to continue to keep doing what they're doing, keeping the momentum going. Keep pushing the way that they're pushing. If they keep moving the way that they're moving, they may come out of the Swamp with a win. If Greenwood don't get it together, they'll have another loss on their record, bringing it down for them in the district. You don't want a loss right now in district play. So I know they're going to fight to keep their home record going. They're 7-2 at home right now. So they want to keep that moving along, but everybody else is going to have to help out and keep playing the way that they're playing, which is playing good defense and just take better shot selections.
Yep. As the teams make their way out onto the court for start of the second half.
Both of these teams came off of winning against two teams who are considered top dogs in the district, maybe even top dogs in the region.
Yeah, I mean, Greenwood got the big win over South Warren before the snow break as well. We didn't talk much about that in the pregame, but yeah, that was a huge win for Greenwood. 23 points was the deficit.
Yeah, that's why it's good that they probably had this break. Both of these teams would have came in on a super high.
Greenwood get the second half going. It's Cash Sampson with it. Finds Metter on the right side. Metter back up to Sampson. Sampson dribbling through. Looking for Tuttle. Couldn't quite corral it. Anthony Davis coming the other way and is fouled.
Oh, thought he was going to try to yam that one.
Cash Sampson called for the foul on that one. Sends Anthony Davis to the line. Davis, a 64% free throw shooter, knocks down that one. Bowling Green get the second half going with two made free throws from Anthony Davis. Tuttle inbounds to Metter. Here's Tuttle with it. Gators trail by 4. Tuttle, right side, over to Sampson. Back up to York. Here's Metter. Metter finds Tuttle right side. Tuttle dribbling in. Tuttle takes a step. Chance Doyle with it for Bowling Green. Now here's Braylon Anderson. The jumper off the rim. The putback by Dotson goes through.
Dotson went above the rim there.
And Metter, coming the other way, is fouled. Chance Doyle called for that foul for Bowling Green. Landon Metter at the free throw line. First shot from Metter off the front of the rim. Metter cannot convert on either free throw. Tuttle goes to the floor with the ball. And they call Chance Doyle for another foul. Coach Sherrill has his hands on his head.
Yeah, I don't agree with that one myself. That he just went down grabbing the ball. That wasn't a foul. That's just going down with the ball.
Sampson over to York on the right side. Here's Tuttle. Back up to Summers. Hands to Sampson. Summers through the middle. Lays it off the window and in.
Summers kind of reminds me of Kareem sometimes when he stretches out his arms and he's able to just get the ball to the rim from anywhere.
Dotson looking for Doyle down low. Picked off by York. Coming back the other way, here's Sampson. Sampson off the window and in.
Cha-ching, Cash.
8 points for Cash Sampson. Now here's Doyle in the left corner. Anderson from downtown off the rim. Rebound by Summers.
You don't want to take those just out for whim.
Summers. York from downtown off the rim as well. Summers, left side. Floats it up and draws the foul.
Can't start taking these long three-point shots with, just with no thought. I mean, the ball didn't even get passed around a few times before he made that shot. I understand he was open, but that was a super deep shot that he took. Bad, in my opinion, that was a bad shot selection.
44-42 is the score. Make it 43 for Greenwood. And Summers will have a chance coming up to tie it. Second shot goes down from Summers. 13 points for Isaiah. In a tied game at 44, 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Doyle over to Anthony Davis, pops a three from the left side. Won't go, and stolen away back by Dotson. Davis puts it up, won't go, and they say out of bounds off of Greenwood. Coach McCoy pleading with the ref on the opposite side of the floor. Lob pass into Davis. Finds Akins, a lob blocked by Metter.
Big block on the inside by Metter, man. You can't just take it up there lazy. He's going to knock it out of bounds every time.
Finds Anderson in the corner. Anderson over to Akins, top of the key. Three goes in. 10 points for Hudson Akins. Response from Bowling Green, 47-44. Summers, pass to York, back hands off to Summers. Summers just taking it by the scruff of the neck here for Greenwood.
Summers starting to look like the game that he played against the Purples when they won.
Anthony Davis off the backboard. Doyle, rebound by Metter. Metter loses the ball. And it'll stay with Bowling Green. Said it was off the knee of Landon Metter. Lob pass up to Anthony Davis. Turnaround pass to Doyle. Doyle hands to Thomas. Trey Thomas loses it. Sampson picks it up. Over to Tuttle. Tuttle through the middle. Off the rim. Rebound Thomas. Anderson coming the other way. Davis puts it up and in. 49-46. Purples. Metter looking for a pass. Has Summers. Now over to Tuttle. Up to Summers. Isaiah spinning. Pass up to Cash. Sampson can't get the screen, and timeout called by Coach McCoy.
Coach McCoy seen nothing was moving, and he just shook his head and said timeout.
We'll take a timeout as well. Be back after this on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
Here's 5 ways to keeping your Toyota running smoother. Get long life out of your vehicle. Make sure you're checking and changing your oil. If your tires look like this, that's not good. Is your vehicle slow to start? Let us check your battery. Stop in, let us check your brakes. It's very important to make sure all your fluids are topped off. When you're ready to get your car serviced, come see the team at Toyota Bowling Green.
Welcome back to the Swamp here at Greenwood, where the Gators trail the Purples 49-46. Greenwood ball out of the timeout by Coach McCoy. Now York to inbound. Finds Kennedy open at the top. Now here's Summers on the right side. Summers spinning. Off the glass, won't go. Rebound by Muhire coming the other way. Here's Anthony Davis. Davis a move. Rebound Muhire. He is fouled on the second effort.
Muhire's all over the place, just throwing the ball up when he gets and trying to get it in the bucket.
Braden Kennedy called on that foul. Excuse me, York. And Muhire misses the first free throw. Christian Muhire comes back into the game on 3 fouls. 4:09 to go in the third quarter. And some delay in the second shot here. But Muhire puts it up off the front of the rim. 0 for 2 trip. Here's Summers on the right side. Three from Huff, splashes down. Chaz Huff's got 2 threes tonight and ties the game for Greenwood at 49.
Great pass by Summers, faking it, making everybody thinking that he was going to the inside, took it to the hole, and then passed it back to the outside.
Thomas rounding, and Davis almost gets the offensive board. Kennedy on the left side for Greenwood, throws it away. Davis saves it into Anderson. Anderson over to Muhire, dribbles the baseline. Muhire can't get it to go. Rebound Kennedy. Kennedy coming the other way. Kennedy inside to Graves. Graves waits, puts it up, won't go. Ball stays with Greenwood.
Wow.
And Coach McCoy is furious about the no call.
Boos all around. Boo! Everybody's booing on both sides. Bowling Green side, Greenwood side. Everybody's booing.
I mean, Muhire just flew into Graves.
He did.
Right side three from Huff off the rim, and the rebound by Anderson. Long pass up to Davis. Davis down into Akins for 2. 12 points for Hudson Akins. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tuttle over to Kennedy. Tuttle spinning through, puts Muhire on the floor and ties the game for Greenwood.
Muhire got stuck in the wash cycle there.
Here's Thomas over to Anthony Davis. Step back 3. Davis splashes it. The response from AD. 54 to 51, 2:25 to go in the third. Huff mishandles it over to Tuttle. Tuttle looking to drive. Huff in the quarter. Pass out to Tabor. Back over to Tuttle. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here's Caden Graves inside. Looks for Kennedy on the right side. 3 rattles in.
Great pass to Kennedy on the outside there, sitting wide open, sitting pretty with nobody in his face. He was able to make that 3.
A tied game at 54. Second 3 of the night for Braden Kennedy. Here's Anthony Davis over to Akins. Back to Davis. Here's Anderson. Anderson runs into Graves. And the foul called. And looks like they're going to get Caden Graves on the reach in. The Bowling Green ball under the basket. Minute 27 to go. We're tied at 54 in the third quarter. Embry Dotson to inbound. Finds Anderson, who loses it, but it was deflected out by Sampson, and it'll stay with the Purples. Braylon Anderson to inbound this time.
Cash playing tough defense. He's in the face already.
There's Anthony Davis on the right side. Over to Trey Thomas. Thomas dribbles the baseline looking for Dotson. Dotson spins around and draws the contact.
Both teams playing some pretty tough and physical defenses at the moment.
2 quick fouls there for Caden Graves. And Dotson can't give Bowling Green the lead on the first. Second shot from Dotson rattles out, an 0 for trip from Embry Dotson. And we'll stay tied at 54 with 70 seconds to go in the quarter. Sampson picks up his dribble. Looking for Tuttle in the middle. Deflected by Tuttle. Ball on the floor. Thomas corrals it. Over in the corner to Anderson for 3.
That's where he likes to take his shots, over in the corner.
A long pass from Sampson up to Tabor. The response from Graves. 57-56. Purples lead it by 1. Here's Thomas at the logo. Trey Thomas over to Anthony Davis. 30 seconds to go.
Home side crowd stomping on the bleachers, yelling defense.
Dotson to Orlando Davis. Back to Anthony Davis, over to Anderson. Bowling Green want to hold for the last shot, 15 seconds. Davis fakes the handoff. Davis driving through. Gets to the line with the foul. They call Cash Sampson on the foul.
Good move by Davis on the fake pass and splitting the defense and able to take it to the hole and get on the foul line. 64% free throw shooter, Davis.
Rims out the first. He made his first 2 on his first trip. Misses that one, and with 9 seconds to go in the third quarter, we stay at a 1-point game pending the second shot from Anthony Davis. Davis knocks down the second. 2-point game, 58-56. 9 seconds to go in the third quarter. Martell Tuttle inbound for Greenwood. Gets it into Drake Tabor. Here's Tabor. The foul called.
I disagree. Looking at it from this angle, it was ball.
I would tend to agree with you, but they get Orlando Davis, and that's his third foul. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Chaz Huff inbounds in the backcourt. Here's Tuttle. Greenwood going quick. Tuttle walking in, swatted away, and a foul called on Muhire.
Oh, Tuttle didn't like that.
And was it Muhire or Davis they got? Because they're both on 3. They get Orlando Davis. And Martell Tuttle with a technical for the talking afterwards. Or Bowling Green with the technical, and so Tuttle gets the first one to drop in. And Tuttle knocks down both. No, he doesn't. The second one rims out. And now Ethan York goes to the free throw line by himself.
Orlando Davis.
And York knocks down the first free throw.
Davis is on the bench.
York knocks down both. Orlando Davis, that's his 4th foul. And he comes back in. With 1 second remaining, and Greenwood takes the lead with 3 free throws made. And the ball is Tabor past to Huff, and that is how the third quarter will end. 59-58, Greenwood set for a thrilling finish here at the Swamp. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this on the 7 Mountain Sports Network.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally by people you know and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back here to the Swamp. Start of the fourth quarter, and I want to remind you that what really sets Edmonton State Bank apart from big banks is lending decisions are always local and made faster. Edmonton State Bank, your team. Huge thanks to Edmonton State Bank, proud sponsors the 7 Mountain Sports Network. So I think what happened on the last play of that quarter there is that they got Orlando Davis for the shooting foul and the technical.
Wow.
So, or it was Davis on the shooting foul. Maybe somebody else got the technical for Bowling Green. And that was why Greenwood had 4 free throw attempts and then got the ball. So the Gators lead by 1.
That's definitely not what you needed. Because of that right there, that put Greenwood up by 1. Coach Sherrill's still talking to the refs down there. He's trying to get it all figured out. This is wild. But the crowd is ready to go. The band just sitting down now. They finally quit playing hard, playing loud, trying to get the teams pumped.
Well, all we know is we're going to have a thrilling finish here at the Swamp, and you do not want to miss this. Here's Trey Thomas starting off the quarter for Bowling Green. Now Akins. Hudson Akins on the left side. Finds Anderson up top. Here's Anthony Davis. Pass to Dotson, back to Davis. Guarded by Tuttle. Davis pops the 3, hits the net, and goes out of bounds. Greenwood ball.
Took a shot. I know Coach Sherrill would have been more like, man, pass the ball around a couple more times, then take the shot.
Inbound pass to Martell Tuttle. For Greenwood. Tuttle looking for some space. Tuttle spinning through. Gets it to go. 15 points for Martell Tuttle. Tuttle and Summers both with 15 for Greenwood. Dotson throws it into Akins, who's fouled. Braden Kennedy called for that foul.
Dotson's a 56% free throw shooter. So it's pretty good that he gets to the line most of the time he hits.
Will be Hudson Akins at the line here.
Oh, I said the wrong person there. I said Dotson. Akins he's a 70% free throw shooter.
And he misses the first.
Missed the first.
61-58. Greenwood now a 3-point lead. Momentum has shifted in this arena as Akins drains the second. And that ball swatted away by the Purples. Inbound pass from York. Trying to find somewhere to go, finds Chaz Huff. Outlet pass to Tuttle. Tuttle puts it off the window and in.
Oh, Tuttle took off like a shuttle right then to get that ball up in there.
Here's Trey Thomas at the logo. Gets the screen. Thomas. Akins from 3. Splash!
Draining threes like it's the Hudson River.
16 points for Hudson Akins. Here's Kennedy. Hands to Huff. Huff through the middle.
Oh.
Swatted by Anthony Davis. And here comes Akins the other way. A lob pass to Dotson, puts it up and in. Greenwood coming the other way. Here's Chaz Huff. Kennedy for 3. Splash! Fireworks here at the Swamp. Thomas. Hands off to Dotson. Dotson through the lane to Davis, puts it up and in.
Dotson giving a good trip to Davis, putting it up and in.
Summers. York. York through the lane. Gets the and one. Ethan York driving through the lane like a Toyota. And he gets that and one there. and they call the foul.
Good move, good move. Way to get to the hole and get in there.
York can't convert on the free throw. York steals it away. York can't get it to go, and Anthony Davis hits the backboard, and they get the goaltend.
Can't do that. Cannot slap that backboard.
Bowling Green coming the other way. They trail by 4, 70-66. 5:12 to go. Here's Thomas over to Dotson. Anderson on the right. Dotson, long pass into Anthony Davis. Finds Thomas open for 3. Off the rim. Rebound by Anderson on the baseline. Pass to Dotson. Gets it in for 2. And a timeout called by D.G. Sherrill of Bowling Green. And we'll take a quick look at the 3 here by Brayton Kennedy. Splashed it to kind of get this run of momentum going for Greenwood. And then Ethan York coming through the lane, getting that foul.
Kentucky to New York. He took it down the lane.
And we sit at 70-68, 4:55 to go. This game just going back and forth.
Oh, man, and the lead has changed 4 or 5 times now. And this is where you don't want to get sloppy. This is where you want to make sure everything is precise. Communication is going well. Get the momentum on your side.
This one is going to go all the way down to the wire, Hamp. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
I know Bowling Green doesn't want to play another overtime situation. So they better get it together and get it in gear now. And I know Greenwood does not want to lose at home to the Purples.
Kennedy pass over to Sampson. Now here's Summers on the left side, deflected away by Thomas. Ball stays with the Gators.
That's why you keep those hands up and keep them moving when the ball's being passed around.
Martell Tuttle, pass over to Sampson, a corner 3. Rebound by York. Second effort goes in, and the and 1.
York stepping up in a major way right now.
And Ethan York gets another and 1, his second in rapid succession. And usually Ethan York does everything from behind the 3-point line. Today he's getting it done down on the post.
He said he'll get it down low. It don't matter where it is. He's going to get the ball in the bucket.
He converts on that free throw. Pass on to Akins. Akins at the logo with it for Bowling Green. Purples trail by 5, 73-68. Anthony Davis. Over to Braylon Anderson. Finds an open. Akins down low. Dotson can't get it to go. Rebound Tuttle. And a travel called on Martell Tuttle. 4:03 to go in the game. Chance Doyle comes in for Embry Dotson.
Gators have the momentum on their side, but they're going to lose it by small mental mistakes. Now, I didn't know if that was a walk or a travel, but.
Inbound pass to Braylon Anderson. And the foul called.
Wow.
On Cash Sampson. That's his 4th.
I don't know what to make of these. These calls, these last 2 calls are kind of iffy.
Chaz Huff comes in to replace Sampson. 4 minutes to go in the game. Lob pass up to Anthony Davis. He's got space. Davis goes through the lane and puts it in.
Good move by Davis taking it to the lane.
Davis and Akins both with 16 for Bowling Green. Here's Braden Kennedy. A three won't go. Rebound by Chaz Huff. Back out to Summers. Summers through the lane. Can't get the finger roll. And Akins the rebound for the Purples. Anthony Davis on the other end. Here's Thomas. Puts in the floater.
Thomas has been putting in a little work this game.
Back to a 1-point game, 73-72. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Kennedy, guarded by Anderson, over to Huff. Here's Chaz Huff. 3 minutes to go. Metter on the right side, spinning through. Metter off the window, draws the foul.
Getting to the line, none better than Metter right now. He's been to the line a few times.
Chance Doyle called for the foul, his third. Landon Metter goes to the free throw line with 2:55 to go. And Metter converts on the first. With 5 points for Landon Metter tonight. Gives the Gators a 2-point lead. Chance to stretch it to three here. Metter knocks down both. Clutch free throws from Landon Metter, and now he comes out of the game. York replaces him. 75-72 with 2:55 to go. Trey Thomas inbounds for Bowling Green. Thomas pass to Staten. Long pass back up to Thomas. Into Anthony Davis. Davis with space. Lays it in the and one. Anthony Davis takes that pass. Greenwood pressed, so they left some space down low for Davis to get to. Isaiah Summers called for that foul. Anthony Davis to tie the game for Bowling Green, and he does. 2:44 to go. York, long pass to Huff, back to York. Here's Greenwood with it. Braden Kennedy dribbling at the logo. Kennedy on the right side. Working on Anderson. Kennedy, the floater, rims out. That ball goes out of bounds. Ball to Bowling Green. Out of bounds off of Kennedy. 2:28 to go. Trey Thomas takes it up the court for the Purples.
Yes, this is when you don't want to get sloppy and make mental errors.
And timeout called by D.G. Sherrill. Tied at 75 with 2:18 to go in the ball game. Hamp, what a game this has been. This has been a roller coaster, and we're tied at 75. 2 minutes, 18 seconds, and it's going to be a thriller all the way to the end.
All the way to the end. This is where you don't want to get into a situation to go into overtime. You want to end the game. You want to end it as quickly as possible. You don't want to go into some extra innings here or extra quarters, because you never know what's going to happen. This is the position that the Bowling Green Purples were in against the Warren Central Dragons. They had to go into overtime in order to beat them. So they're no stranger here of late, as in the going into overtime. But you don't want to get in this position right here. You want to try to put the game away if you can. And the Gators could do it if they just, stop making the mental errors that they've been making.
Yeah, and both these teams kind of traded momentum shifts, traded possessions, traded some blows on the other end. There's been a lot of hooting and hollering, to say the least, about the officiating tonight. And I think it's safe to say, both teams have gotten calls at some points, and so it's pretty. And we're at an even score here, and that's all you can ask for. A tight basketball game. This has been you can't separate these two teams.
No, and it's looking good for Greenwood because again, I don't know. I hadn't heard much about them being a favorite or a big contender in the district or anything, but they're doing pretty well. Like again, against teams that are considered top notch.
Surprise team of the year for sure.
Yes.
And I think Coach McCoy is going to have a good shout for 4th Region Coach of the Year. And they get the illegal screen call on Bowling Green.
It's almost looking like the officiating crew is going to make the decision on this game on how it's going to end. I mean, I'm just speculating. I'm not saying it's happening.
2:08 to go. Greenwood ball. Tied game. Here's Cash Sampson with it. Guarded by Anderson. 2 minutes to go. Summers on the right side. Summers runs into a trap of purples. Summers can't get it to go. Akins pulls down the rebound. Long pass over to Staten. Here's Jamari Staten for Bowling Green. Now Hudson Akins. Spins around. Akins on the right side. Dribbles through. Lays it off the glass and gets the contact.
Summers set up to take the charge, and he was right there for it, but moved just a little bit. Oh, no, that was Sampson. That was Cash.
Actually, Martell Tuttle they get on the foul there. Hudson Akins going to the line to give Bowling Green the lead. Akins converts on the first. Akins knocks down both. 18 points for Hudson Akins. 77-75. Gators with the ball, trailing by 2. Kennedy through the lane, lays it up and in. Brayton Kennedy with the response. And a minute 15 to go. We're tied at 77. Here's Staten, pass to Anderson. Anderson hands off to Anthony Davis. A 3 from Trey Thomas. Good!
Trey dropping trays.
80-77, and we're under a minute to go now. And Coach McCoy calls a timeout with 56 seconds to go. Let's take a look at the three-pointer by Trey Thomas, brought to you by Toyota Bowling Green. He gets the pass from Anthony Davis and sinks it. And that's what Bowling Green are going to be looking back on if they win this game. That 3 in the final minute by Trey Thomas.
Good shot selection. Had the space to get it done. He's just out there balling. Trey Thompson, he just been stepping in and stepping up every now and again, man. He just pops in and out. You never know what he's going to do, but right now he is giving the Bowling Green Purples the lead with that tray right there.
So 56 seconds remain. Coach McCoy talking to his guys, trying to draw something up. You know, with this much time left, you don't have to have the 3.
Nope.
And so that's what Coach McCoy will most likely stress. But it does put a little bit more pressure on, that being a 3-point basket against a 2-point basket. So that's a big shot.
If you
from
can
Thomas.
get down there and get a layup and then force a turnover or just force something to happen, make sure that the Purples don't hold the ball, you got a chance.
See what the Gators have drawn up here. They'll inbound opposite side of the floor. Isaiah Summers. Landon Metter not in the game for Greenwood. Here's Kennedy. Over to York. Back up to Kennedy. Kennedy finds York. Back to Huff. Huff takes the 3 off the front of the rim. Gets his own rebound. Back over to York. Finds Kennedy. Here's Tuttle. Tuttle takes it in for 2. Martell Tuttle with 19 points, and Coach McCoy takes another one. So he called one before the basket, now he gets one after the basket. Now he's going to set up his defense.
Got to set the defense up and make sure that they get that ball back in order for them to stay in position to have a chance to win. If not, if they don't get the ball, they're going to have to foul at some point because Bowling Green will hold on to the ball and try to start putting the right ones on the line.
80-79, 37 seconds remaining. And Greenwood has the possession arrow if there's a jump ball, so something to keep in mind there. 37 seconds. Yeah, I think it's going to be you try and press on this inbound and force a turnover, and then if Bowling Green are able to get it to this side, then you'll probably have to foul at some point.
You're definitely going to have to get the foul in if you can't get the steal or force Bowling Green to make a mistake and throw the ball away or throw it over to you. Bowling Green, all they have to do is get the ball in bounds and just, keep dribbling at this point, keep dribbling.
Teams back on the court, 37 seconds to go in this game. Bowling Green lead it by 1, 80-79, in what has been a thriller in part 2 of Bowling Green and Greenwood here at the Swamp. Thomas finds Anthony Davis, middle of the court. Davis running back the other way. Here's Anderson. Finds Staten. Now Thomas at the top, and Thomas is fouled by Brayton Kennedy. And Greenwood get the foul with 31 seconds to go. 6 seconds drain off the clock. Trey Thomas at the free throw line. And Thomas, the first, off the back of the iron. Huge shot here from Thomas. The Greenwood fans making some noise. Thomas leaves the second one short. And Ethan York calls a timeout. And I don't think Coach McCoy is happy with this guy calling a timeout there.
He wanted to get the ball down court. If you get the ball down court and get it over on this side.
He wanted to get it on this side.
Yeah, then the ball goes over on this side.
And that was their last timeout.
Oh,
Greenwood's out of timeouts.
Man, so that's two strikes right there in one. Oh,
yeah,
man.
I think he'd much rather had him get it past half court.
Yeah.
Bowling Green has 2 timeouts left.
Oh.
29 seconds to go.
Don't know, man. That was
not a
just
smart play by Ethan York there, because now Bowling Green's going to have a great chance to press here and force you into a mistake.
It's those mental errors like that, like he just wanted to get the timeout. I mean, I understand what he was trying to do, just trying to save the ball, make sure they didn't lose it. But, I mean, he wasn't looking at the clock or anything. It's those mental mistakes like that that can bring you down, man.
29 seconds to go. So Trey Thomas misses both free throws on the other end. It stays at a 1-point game.
So Greenwood, they could get a 3-point shot or a 2-pointer even. Put them into overtime. Get ready to throw the ball back in.
The Ethan York will inbound. Got to get it in. Intercepted by Hudson Akins. Back to Davis. Puts it up and in.
And that seals the deal.
82-79. Here's Summers. Tuttle takes it in for 2 and gets fouled. 17 seconds to go. And let's take a look at that replay. The steal by the Purples. Akins gets the steal, passes it to Davis, who gets it up and in. 82-79 your score, a 3-point game. And Martell Tuttle at the line for Greenwood, and he makes the first. And now the question becomes down 2, and Coach Sherrill calls a timeout. You wonder if Coach Sherrill is preparing. Do you think it's too early for them to try and miss the second one?
See, and that's what I was just thinking, that very thing. Can you still miss that second one, quote unquote, intentionally, and try to get that rebound? But that's when you need Metter underneath the basket, for sure.
And they'll be able to get him in here because of the timeout if they want.
Oh man, this is tough. This is tough right here. This is good basketball. This
has been a great game.
Some good district competition.
Doesn't look like Coach McCoy is making any substitutions. He's keeping York, Summers, Kennedy, Tuttle, and Huff. And so interesting to see what they'll do. Will Martell Tuttle intentionally miss the second free throw? Because I think with 17 seconds here, that's enough time to be able to make it and then get the foul on the other end. I would probably lean towards you try and make it and make it a 1-point game.
Yes, that's where I would go, and then I'd foul you.
Yep.
I'd get the one and foul you. Put you on the line.
Second shot, crucial free throw for Martell Tuttle. The Swamp making some noise. Tuttle leaves the second short. York gets the rebound and the foul.
Oh!
And Ethan York will go to the line for 2.
Oh! The letter is not signed, sealed, and definitely has not been delivered just yet.
And if they did try and miss it, that plan was executed perfectly. York drains the first. 1 free throw away from a tied game. We've got 15 seconds to go. A thriller here at the Swamp, coming all the way down to the wire.
The Big Apple put it in again. And
York ties it. 82-82. Here come the Purples. Thomas, 10 seconds. Thomas has some space. Doyle down low to Davis. Won't go. York gets the rebound. Up to Tuttle. Tuttle. Summers at the buzzer. Gets it to go! Isaiah Summers wins it for Greenwood.
And they storm the court.
The buzzer beater for the Gators.
Tuttle takes off like a shuttle.
Here at the Swamp. Absolute chaos.
Wow. That's how
Greenwood
you
get the win, 84-82 on a last-second shot from Isaiah Summers. Unbelievable.
Wow, that's all I can say, man. Oh, man.
I'm out of breath, Big Hand.
I know Trey Thomas is going to practice free throw shooting.
We'll be back for our Don Franklin post-game report here on the 7 Mountain Sports Network after this.
I want to buy this truck, man. This is perfect.
It is a beautiful truck. Do you want to see the inside?
Is it available?
Yeah, sure is.
Is it available?
I just said it was.
Hey, how many miles has it got on it?
Just over 30,000 miles. Still practically new.
But it's got rain on it.
What? Do you want to see the inside? Do you have any questions?
No. I have to think about it. Also, it has rain on it.
Selling your car shouldn't be a pain. Bring your vehicle out to Toyota Bowling Green and we'll make sure you get taken care of.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally by people you know and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
At Warren RECC and NCTC, we offer fast, reliable, high-speed fiber internet service in Warren, Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. NCTC is 75-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet service with a hometown touch, starting as low as $64.95 a month with no contract required. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, check out WRECC.com/internet and sign up today.
How many miles are on it?
Oh, man, I lost count, but runs great. Do you want it or not?
I think I'll pass.
Back here with you for the Don Franklin post-game report here on the Bowling Green Kia post-game show, on the 7 Mountain Sports Network. Crazy ending here. We got to catch our breaths after that.
Oh, my goodness.
Greenwood get the win, 84-82 on a buzzer beater from Isaiah Summers. Unbelievable stuff. And a huge win for Greenwood tonight as we look at our stat comparisons. Bowling Green 9 of 17 at the line. Greenwood 20 of 27. Greenwood out rebounds Bowling Green 28-23. Greenwood with 11 turnovers to Bowling Green's 5. Bowling Green's 17 fouls to Greenwood's 11. Unbelievable game, Hamp.
Man, unbelievable game. It was going down to the wire exactly like we thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to end a little bit. I thought it was going to be over a little bit sooner, but the Greenwood Gators came on back. We're going to start with the away team, Bowling Green Purples. Orlando Davis had 3 points. Braylon Edwards had 14 points, 2 rebounds. Anthony Davis, 21 points, 3 rebounds. Emory Dotson, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Trey Thompson, 13 points, 1 rebound. Christian Muhire, 7 points, 4 rebounds. Hudson Akins, 18 points, 6 rebounds. We also had on the Greenwood side, we had Martell Tuttle with 22 points, 5 rebounds. Cash Simpson with 8 points. We had Braden Kennedy with 10 points, 2 rebounds. Chaz Huff with 6 points, 5 rebounds. 17 points by Isaiah Summers with 6 rebounds. Drake Tabor, 1.1 rebound. Landon Metter had 9 points and 4 rebounds. And then you had Ethan York with 16 points and 5 rebounds.
Well, with that, we'll go ahead and get into our post-game interviews. We got Coach McCoy joined by Isaiah Summers. We'll start with Isaiah first.
Sure.
I mean, let's just go straight to the end. I mean, how'd you do that?
To be honest, if you were around me in practice in certain games, that shot's not that crazy of a shot for me to make.
Yeah.
I just know I had to take it, and it fell.
And, Coach, coming down the court, like what were you saying to your guys, especially in that last timeout when Ethan called it on the floor? I know it probably wasn't the ideal situation you wanted to happen, but you had the timeout regardless. So what did you kind of get set for that last little sequence there?
Well, that one we discussed a certain strategy, but then we did get them one more time in the huddle because Coach Sherrill called one. And now that one was longer-winded because I told them we don't have one. There's a lot that's going to happen in the next 17 seconds. Regardless of if they make it or not, we're in a situation where we're going to have a chance to tie it, and either with a 2 or a 3, or maybe even win it with a 2, depending on the free throw situation on the other end. But Ethan, during that sequence, that rebound he had to step up, and he made a couple mistakes, mental. The timeout wasn't needed. Threw the ball away on the out of bounds, which we would have called a timeout had we had it in that moment, but. How big was that for him to come down here to get an offensive rebound on a free throw is a tough thing to do, and that was a grown man rebound and got fouled and stepped up and made those 2 free throws with everybody and everybody here watching and cheering, and so that was huge. And then followed by I told Isaiah walking up here he's super humble guy, and he's not lying. He makes shots in practice, and when he gets in one-on-one situations, and our guys look over at me and I'm like, just play. Like he makes some crazy difficult shots look really, really I mean, he makes them easy, but they're really, really difficult is the best way to word that. So that's in that moment, though, man, that's pretty special.
Yeah. Isaiah, have you ever had a buzzer beater in your whole basketball career? First one? All right, well, what a way to do it, Coach. I mean, a huge game against Bowling Green. Now, hopefully you want to see them again.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I mean,
but
we're going to see them or South, and we know that now. That right there mathematically puts us in that 2-3 slot, and it's been a long time since we had that guarantee here. And that was the goal of tonight, is we're at least there, and then you go over Friday and play Central and see what happens. You pull that one off, and then you sit back and watch the RPI, and then it's out of our hands. But we've been in the driver's seat, since we beat Bowling Green, then we went and beat South. And, of course, Bowling Green upsets Central and throws things off again. But then tonight, winning that game put us locked in, and we'll let the other two schools figure out who we're going to play.
And, for both of y'all, you got to believe, y'all can go and get Warren Central. I mean, you just beat the team that beat them in overtime. If you put the right pieces together, that's a game that you guys go definitely compete in.
Yeah, I mean, the common person can think we're insane and it's just coaches talk, but we know we can beat anybody in the region. I mean, it's not an overly confident thing. It's just a belief from my guys, and I see the pieces we have and the matchups we have. And, Central played phenomenal over here, and they're capable of playing like that again, but I like to think that we have gotten a lot better since then. Obviously had a long time off, but we get another tough road game tomorrow to sharpen our iron a little bit more, a couple of days to prepare for them, and we're just going to kind of keep chugging along, man.
Yeah, OCATH tomorrow. Y'all go up to the Sports Center.
Yeah, it's actually moved to their high school just because we were supposed to play them tonight, and then the Sports Center had an event tomorrow.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So we're actually going to play them there, but
So that'll be a good test for y'all, good little trip to go up there and get, like you said, get a game before Warren Central.
Yes, sir.
Isaiah, what would you say about this team performance as a whole? I mean, this was, there were times where, Bowling Green had the momentum and you all just stuck the course and kept to it. And that's kind of been a theme for you all year. Like, this team just doesn't quit. So what would you say about that?
I think a big part of that is Martell Tuttle. First half of the season and in some games since then, he's struggled to be the player we know he can be. And today he came out and proved it, and he answered when they shot or threw something at us. And, as a team, we're never going to give up. It doesn't matter who we're against.
Yeah, we talked, last time we talked about Martell Tuttle, but he was coming into his own there in the last game, had another huge one tonight.
Yep.
But, you all are a team that, I think people are beginning to turn their heads all over this region.
Yep.
And, Warren Central next week, like we said, we'll go see what happens, and then, we'll have down the stretch in the season. But, obviously huge relief for you being able to be locked into that 2-3 game.
Yeah, goal one was accomplished. We got many more ahead, but kind of check the box as we go.
Well, good luck rest this week. Tomorrow, going up to Owensboro. Friday against Central. Good luck, guys. Congratulations. Go enjoy it. And we'll see you all next time we see you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead and take a
At Warren RECC and NCTC, we offer fast, reliable, high-speed fiber internet service in Warren, Butler, Edmonson, and Grayson counties. NCTC is 75-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet service with a hometown touch, starting as low as $64.95 a month with no contract required. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, check out wrecc.com/internet and sign up today.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Welcome back here to the Swamp. Greenwood gets the win over Bowling Green, 84-82. Huge win for the Gators. A gut-wrenching loss for Bowling Green. What'd you like from this game, Big Hamp? Kind of what are your overall thoughts on both these teams going forward?
Man, I love the pure just heart of it all. not stopping until the end, the fighting until it's done. Greenwood came back, and I mean, it's ESPN like.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I mean, like the way that they played ball tonight, the way that everybody started to step up in their roles for Greenwood is what the district stuff is about. Bowling Green, played great defense, played great offense, just fell just a little bit short. As long as they just come back off of this loss right here, come back in it, realizing that district play is still there, the tournament is still there, and they still have an opportunity. They just got to figure out the little things like those free throws, which I know Thomas is going to go and work out on those free throws and make sure that he's able to make crucial shots like that, because it's those little things like that, just like the little mental mistakes, that could cost you a game at the end.
We'll take one more quick break here on our Don Franklin post-game report on the Seven Mountain Sports Network. Be back to wrap everything up after this.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Welcome back here to the Swamp, where Greenwood gets the win over Bowling Green, 84-82. And tonight's player of the game, brought to you by Warren RECC and NCTC, is none other than Isaiah Summers. Game-winning shot, 17 points, 6 rebounds. As we take a look at the buzzer beater there that caused the Gator faithful to storm the court. Incredible, ending to this game, and Isaiah Summers deserving of that player of the game. For your high-speed internet needs, choose NCTC, powered by Warren RECC. Fast, reliable service with a hometown touch. Hamp, closing remarks here tonight. What do you got? We'll be at Warren Central tomorrow against South Warren, another big district game.
Oh, that's going to be a good one. Y'all not going to want to miss that. So make sure you tell all your friends and family and everybody else to tune in to Seven Mountains Network on YouTube, and go even on the radio to the point. Make sure you watch that one. It's going to be a good one. Could be the district championship game. We don't know yet. Don't know yet, and there's lots still to be decided, but we'll go ahead and thank all of our sponsors. Don Franklin for sponsoring our halftime and post-game shows. Edmonton State Bank, NCTC, powered by Warren RECC, and, of course, Toyota Bowling Green. Thank all of them for sponsoring the Seven Mountain Sports Network. For Big Sean Hampton, I'm Logan Blanford, Matthew Clark producing all the things, and Seth Daniel on camera up here. So long from Greenwood High School.